Hello and welcome back to King's Campaign 2, Curse of the Dragon Goddess, where we last left off. The Veil Walkers, the heroes of the story, they finally traveled to the town of Parnast with the help of their new friend, Cyanrath, who's working with the cult. He left as soon as he quickly could, and they infiltrated the town, though many of the inhabitants didn't really give them a second glance, though they took note that some of the inhabitants could have been cult members themselves. Eventually, doing some dealings with a blacksmith, they were able to hand off their compatriot, his soul is stuck in a sword, Mosnir, to the blacksmith, possessing him and forcing him to fool the blacksmith's son into believing he's the same person, until their companion is able to give himself a better body. It's all quite morbid. Speaking of morbid, they tried opening up that book again, the Book of the Nearly Dead, you remember the one, and they came across a fellow by the name of Udalon who was searching for said book. He had actually been tracking his whereabouts, so he knew the rough location of where it might be. Saying he needed to save his sister, he borrowed the book and found the incantation he needed. However, once a chase ensued and he was caught, they realized the incantation was to open up a portal into the Nine Hells, and he is working for the mysterious being, the Dark King. Didn't really matter, though, because the book opened up and sucked the life out of this guy, meaning he is no more threat, and instead releasing a tree-like fungus creature who was... No one quite knows for sure, but he seems to have some history with our kobold compatriot in Spaztak. However, he disappeared before anything else could be gathered. Eventually dealing with the cult as they showed up in the town of Parnast, they now prepare for the evening, worn out, but also noteworthy behind them is the mountain that holds the Hold, another location for the cult's nefarious activities, and one of the masks of the dragon that they need to acquire. So, team, you are here. It's getting very late in the day now. What do we do now?
Bees. So, in the time since the last session, I will we assume that we would have gotten somebody, like a guard that isn't corrupt, to go and take care of this cult member's body.
I mean, probably. Where the hell did I put him? There he is. Yeah. We're just gonna...
Look at the little guy.
He'll just show up and just drag the headless corpse away, and hopefully you were at least nice enough to put the actual head in a sack for him.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, of course.
We're assholes, but we're not like barbarians.
Well,
Of last campaign.
all the corpses are eventually... That's all of them, right? Yeah. They are brought together, and the town just burns them, believe it or not. They just set them on fire.
I mean, what else are you gonna do?
Smells great.
I mean, it seems pretty normal until a couple of the randos get around it, and they start, like, dancing around it, and then you're all, like, really uncomfortable, so...
Okay.
Hey!
Now it's
No way.
it's
They
weird.
all hit the TF2 emote. That's insane.
And then Spaztak's over there doing the gritty, so...
What a guy!
Wait, is this all canon?
Go.
No, the gritty part isn't, but he did go over there, so...
I'm giving him. I'm like talking with the guard, giving him tips because he may have to bury the fucking thingy because they're hard to burn.
The
what are they called
tiefling,
again?
Yeah, those things with the red skin. What do you call them again? Fucking
You know,
hell.
there's like
Gorgeous.
things they need buried. It's hard to burn them.
I did not know that. I would
It's
help
not
to
easy.
it.
Yeah, I had one. It's not hard. It's
Had
lots of
one?
disease.
Had
Hey,
one?
young?
Yeah,
That sounds like slavery.
Yeah,
no, it's from the old day. You wouldn't get it.
that sounds like slavery with extra steps.
I don't take steps. That's why I have this kind of contraption.
God.
Carries me around.
Okay.
Yeah, you may want to bury that. Anyway,
I will
bye.
see to it. Oh, okay. What a strange robot.
Fucking hell. Alright.
Is Emboldening Bond
Well-
over? It only lasts like a
Yes,
hour.
Bonding Bond is only 10 minutes since it's been over, since like after the battle.
Till Sheldon gets
Also-
here, I'll just be him, I guess.
I'm also normal size now, so
Oh, true.
I can't. Okay, thank you.
I made him really small.
He looks
so
smaller.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say.
I tried to make him slightly bigger than all of you, but then he grew even bigger, so...
Oh, big. Guru.
Oh.
Well, after that, since it's getting kind of late, maybe we should get something to eat.
I would be inclined to agree. Something to eat and drink would be lovely.
Thank God I loaded up on rations from the hunting lodge. Shit had a lot of free food, but yeah, I could definitely use something to munchie on.
Yeah, we can go into the tavern and eat there.
I guess I could go for some food too.
A nice salad.
And chicken.
All right, yeah, let's head on. Let's head on.
Chicken.
I'm just kidding. All right, so like I
Human
still don't.
flesh.
You still don't get. Just theater in mind, you don't get a tavern set.
Yeah, it's cool. Damn,
You had a
cutting
week.
Corners. You had a week to prep this. Bro, like.
Wow.
Working on other shit. Fight me. All right. So you guys walk inside. The tavern is. I actually have notes for it. What am I just trying to get?
Wow.
Oh.
Entering the golden tankard. Yes. A yellow tankard hangs over the door of this rustic tavern. Inside, though, the place is short on cheer. All conversation stops and all eyes turn in your direction. Tall, heavy-set man with enormous mutton-chopped sideburns step forward next. What can I get you, travelers?
Well, if possible, a menu of some kind, just because I'm not quite sure what you're able to provide for us.
He
That would
instantly
be
just
amazing.
slams the table. Not menu for use. People now round these parts be reading much. You either order something or you skedoodle.
Well, what do you have?
Oh, everybody in there just groans like, ugh. They're all still like staring at you because you are obviously not of this place. Oi! For you more risky fellows, and he pulls out like a big bottle, we got the stiffest stuff around the northern parts of Zarganthix. For you who like to tiddle your fingers, and he just slabs up, the nicest meat a man can offer. And for those of you really looking to risk it all, and he just pulls out a glass, we got water, and a couple guys snicker behind him.
Well, I mean, I'm not one to turn my nose up at something a bit more stiff and dangerous, like pointing at what he claims to be such a strong drink. That isn't water.
I got you, the booze, yes.
The booze.
Excellent choice. And he slaps like a cup on the table and fills it pretty high with this rough stuff. That'll be 5 silver.
Wonderful. Do you also provide food, or...?
Well, we got the elk we caught this morning, but that's about all.
Fuck it, I'll have a serving of elk then, if possible.
But of course. And he pulls like a cooked little slab of it on a plate and puts it in front. Anyone who orders the stiff drink gets this on the house.
Oh, well, fantastic then. Well, whilst the rest of you are ordering your stuff, I'm gonna go fuck off and find somewhere quiet to sit down. Hopefully with enough seats for all of us. Out that Edison's just gonna take his plate and his drink, and he's gonna wander off into the tavern to find somewhere to sit down.
Okay.
Just as he does so, just to make sure that Edison hears him order. I am not one to back off a challenge. I will take the stronger, the more vibrant, the more violent water.
God.
The guy
Alan, I'll
the guy
also
is
have a
currently
water.
licking,
I know. I'm a bit of a daredevil myself.
the bartender has the most puzzled look on his face as he's licking his gum where there's a missing tooth. He's just licking in between his teeth. Right. One water. Pathetic. And he's like, since you such a big risk taker, we'll make it a double. And he puts a bigger glass on the table filled with water. For
Oh, double!
I'm gonna drink down the water just like very, very quickly, like it's a shot.
Okay.
Ah! That was a bit quick. I have done it! I am better than you, Edison! I am better! Oh, he hasn't finished
Accent
his
he's put
drink.
on.
He hasn't.
Hasn't even touched it.
Just some
I
guy,
am-
with like a big mustache off to the side. Man, this guy ain't playing with a whole deck, is he?
I am very brave, and I killed 4 people outside.
That quiet.
God.
The music stops. Like you hear, the music stops. The whole tavern goes eerie quiet at that. Right. You killed who? What?
No, I said that I drank a lot of I drank the water, so I'm very cool. Sorry, you wanted to order, Daniel? I don't like it. when you Stop
Just-
playing the music.
Go sit down with Edison.
Okay, and I'm just gonna run over, like with my tail between my legs.
You folk definitely aren't round these parts. Where y'all's hailing from, if I may be so presumptuous to ask?
From around a few different places we got picked up.
Boy, not one interested in telling the story then. Fine, but cause any trouble and I'll have you lot pitched, you hear?
Understood. I'll make sure that one's under control as I point back to the hulking robot walking over to where Edison's sitting.
See
I'm
that
like,
you
while
do.
he's doing that, I'm like sniffing Edison's drink.
It doesn't smell like farts enough.
Yeah.
Alright, what the
It's
rest of you
stinky.
want? I got businesses to attend to.
Just a water for me.
Oh boy, big spenders and all, and he throws it to you. The water's free, so he pours
Yeah.
the glass for you. I'll just have water too. Oi! He pours that. Sorry.
I'll also take a water.
Brother, I gotta start charging for the lake water now. Here
The
you
lake
are,
water.
Here you are, Missy.
Thank you. And I grab my water and I make my way towards Edison and everyone else.
Okay.
So,
Well, fucking Edison's just busy, like, politely, like, cutting up his food, like, eating it, whilst, like, occasionally taking a sip of this fucking big-ass drink that he got himself.
Yeah, it's pretty strong. Like, it burns your throat when you drink it, but eventually you
Oh,
start
fantastic.
feeling pretty good, so...
Edison loves when hot things go down his throat. Wait, what? No, that's wrong character.
Oh.
Wrong character. Wrong character. My bad.
Yeah, you're playing Edison, not yourself, Kieran, okay?
Yeah, you're right. My bad. I get it confused sometimes, you know. But yeah, Edison's just like he's just enjoying his drink and his meal at the moment. He like, he's got, like, his knife and fork in his hands, like proper etiquette, like, cutting them up properly as he should. Very polite with it.
As you're drinking that, that's about a 1 spark away from igniting. I'm wincing from just smelling it from here.
Why are you smelling my drink? Like, if you want some, you
It's
can go
just-
buy your own.
No, it's not my thing, but it just really, that alcoholic smell, I'm just not a big fan of it, that's all. I'm not like teetotal, it's really, really strong.
I mean, I think that's fair enough. I mean, my biggest reason for being fine around the smell is just the fact that I was essentially raised around it. Like, it's not exactly that big of a deal. Like, this is definitely stronger than what I'm used to, but,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it smells quite nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah, alcohol is just out for me, but how about you, Daniel? You a fan?
I did a bit of drinking back before, what happened to me.
Mm.
Now alcohol really doesn't affect me anymore.
How does that work, if you don't mind me asking? Drinking for you. Like, is that not, it's not just kind of like glug 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 glug, and then like he's like making signs of like a waterfall going down half of his face as well.
Of course you
With the and it's like actioning like a cat across his face.
Wow.
So like when he goes to drink his water, all you'll see is him move like his bandage like out of the way of his mouth just enough to where like anybody looking over wouldn't be able to see it. But then he'll drink it, and you notice like he tilts his head to the side where the cut isn't, so that way like it falls down the other side of his cheek and then goes down his throat.
That's all I could envision. Before you even mentioned it, that's all I could think of was just imagine that he takes like a big sip and it just like dribbles out the left side.
What do you mean? What do you mean? How do I drink it? It just shoots out the side of his face. Like, you don't even like a ghost when they eat. Like just goes right through. Him.
Yeah, that's what I was anticipating.
Technically, the only reason I even drink this stuff is to not give other people a panic attack. I don't want the people to think that I don't consume anything, but since this body doesn't really work the way it's intended to, I don't really need it.
Oh.
Huh. I mean, that's interesting. Like, I mean, I don't really blame you in your situation. I think I'd probably do the same thing.
Mm.
I had my way, I'd down an entire bottle of the shit Edison's drinking. At least if it worked, it would at least numb some of the fucking pain that I'm dealing with.
Love it.
You're
It's
starting-
dark, edgy.
You remind me of my dad. He drank to feel something, and then he hit me with his belt, and then he was, yeah.
My God.
That's
Pilot,
horrible.
that's-
It was. Can I have some of your drink, please, Edison?
Edison, like, no, he doesn't say a word. He just like grabs the top of it, scoots over to him, and goes, "Fucking have at it. You need it more than I do, Jesus."
Thank you. Anyway, sorry, what was I saying?
That's really sad, Spaz Talk.
Wait, hold on.
Is it what was that? Oh, I don't know. I honestly, that's you know, it is what it is, and now I don't have to pay for my drink.
Oh my God.
No
Oh,
shot.
man.
So anyway, this fucking scaly shit aside, Zillow, what's the drinking culture back like on your plane of existence? I'm curious because like I've heard a lot about elven wine and such, but I've never actually had a chance to try it, especially with like you being from the Fae and all.
Oh, you're gonna hate this reply. So the little village where I'm from, we don't hold a lot in terms of alcohol, and we don't, because it's all very, it kind of goes against like the whole spiritual stuff and all that. But I've never had the fabled elven wine myself. We had a few like, I don't even know what it was. We had some type of alcohol at one of our festival thingies, or well, quote unquote festivals. But no, I can't really tell you about like the fabled, famous elven wine that you've heard of. Unfortunately, haven't tried that myself, unless I did, because I remember drinking that whatever it was, and then like 5 minutes later it was deep in the night. Then 5 minutes later it was early in the morning, and I felt sick to my stomach. So
Edison's like, got his lips pursed slightly as he nods as if to say, "Yeah, that sounds about right."
Yeah. No, Arias is doing the same thing. Question King.
Yeah.
Could I roll a history check to see if I've ever noticed like because Arias would have been the kind of kid to like snoop around, like especially once he got old enough to like understand what alcohol was. Like would he like if he had like snooped around in his parents' like alcohol stores, would he have noticed like any wine that may have looked like super fancy?
I'll just say you probably would remember this if it did hit. I'd say yeah. You likely, because of the family that you come from, they would have, like locked cabinets with a bunch of bottles that, with like names you couldn't even pronounce as a child. Various wines and liquors that are from around the world, and there's a reason they're locked behind a cabinet. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I was growing up, I used to snoop around my parents' alcohol storehouses.
a bunch of fancy shit that at the time I couldn't even really pronounce, but as I got a bit older, and my brothers would let's just say, lift some alcohol out from there, put it back when we were done with it.
My little thieves. I must say,
Yeah,
I'm not really surprised.
What's that supposed to mean?
It wasn't a jab at your family, if that's what you're implying. You think that I'm saying, but it's more of a remark about the fact that, I mean, you know how it is. Spoiled brats, they go against the grain sometimes, and they'll sometimes do stuff that Daddy and Mummy Dearest wouldn't agree with.
Won't deny that I lived. Won't deny that I lived a pretty blessed life as a child. What to say, spoiled? I guess it's different from your perspective.
Edison just goes back to, like, you know, eating his food. Like, you know, he's not looking to debate about, like, you know, the kind of shit he's heard about the True Bloods at this point in time.
This alcohol is quite something.
Yeah, I didn't fucking know. I didn't get to drink it.
Yeah. You know what? No, actually, you know what? No, you can have it back. I don't think
Nope.
it's for me.
Fuck, keep it. The last time you interfered with my drink, I was put off of it completely. Just keep the glass.
Keep the glass. Okay. Can I give you the stuff that's in the glass?
How in the fuck are you gonna manage that?
Oh, I don't know. I'm feeling a little tips, and I like go to like throw the entrails over you, but I don't quite. I just kind of like jest to do it.
Don't fucking joke about that.
Yeah.
This is a nice fucking coat. I can't have you ruin this.
Oh,
You
yeah.
should take the drink away from him, Edison.
Yeah,
Yes, I
dude.
think I'm going to.
I don't want it. Honestly, I'm a bit of a waterweight myself. I'm not a big fan of stuff. Back in Dorvana, where I come from, we don't really, well, we do drink. It's just that it can be quite expensive. Typically, we use alcohol for a wide range of other things. Mainly like, you know, like lamps and things like that. It's just like a cheap alternative for fuel. Most of the actual petroleum that we use is going into proper machines, you know. So to power something mild like a lamp or something, it makes more sense to use a less efficient fuel such as alcohol. So we use that instead.
Edison's gonna. Oh, first.
Go ahead.
No, sorry, you go first.
Yeah. Arius just kind of looks at Arius kind of looks over at you.
You said you're from Dorvana, huh?
Yeah, Dorvana, born and bred. Well, not bred, but yeah.
Butter.
What were you and your family doing there?
It's a long story. Basically, we weren't exactly welcome where we came from, so I grew up around dwarves. Kobold, the big nasty dragon in the cliff sides, was actually a very small little kobold. And that's where I grew up. That's where most of my friends, all dwarves, never really lived in kobold communities. Well, apart from my own family, of course, my brood.
So you were a brood that got kicked out from the rest of the kobolds?
Yeah, it's very political, you know. That's how other broods spring up, technically. Most people just, like, you know, large families, they splinter, they separate, and form new families. And we just happen to find our home amongst dwarves.
Interesting.
That's my dad. He set up a workshop in Dorvana. His trade, it was valuable for them, so that's where he found his work.
No, I think it'd be pretty interesting to visit Dorvana one day. Maybe see your family. Show them how far you've come.
Yeah, that sounds good. I would like to do that.
What about you, Zelia? Any desire to get back to the Fey realm at any point?
Oh, yeah. I'm actually only here to get the whole, well, on this plane, I'm only here to get this whole, like, you know, season changing thing a bit more under control. because I don't know if I mentioned this. I don't know if you know this. But most, oh well, all I guess, other Eladrin are well, either they permanently stay in one of the 4 seasons, the one that they got born with, or they have like control fully over it. And for me, that's not the case, which is why, well, the priest of my community basically told me, hey, you know, I should probably go down to the material plane where we have all the normal 4 seasons, you know, the spring, summer, fall, and winter. Go down here and then get connected with them to figure out if I can somehow actually manage to fully control it, and also maybe a little bit get it more so in control with well, my emotions, because I don't know if you noticed, but during for example, during my summer form, you know, the yellow one, I'm way more aggressive and all that, and that's normal to a degree. All Eladrin work like that, but for me it's more extreme in a way, where I also, you know, ignore certain things, because as an as a stupid example, but right now, while I'm in my fall season, I try as much as I can to resist any violent things or solutions, or find when I can think of other ways to go around certain things, which is also why I was with the whole interrogation earlier, why you know I was trying to like promise him things without asking you guys first. But yeah, no. During my summer season, for example, if I was up there, he would have probably been dead within a few minutes, at most.
I have a question regarding that, if that's okay. So, whenever I know you said for you it's more exaggerated, but then you also say it's like kind of normal for Eldrin as well. So, say like whenever summer Eldrin, are they all in tandem with are they always aggressive, or is it like, how does that work?
It's more so like, so imagine you're constantly angry. That's kind of how it feels like to them, but since it's been so long for them that they felt that way, they kind of like learn to navigate around it, and they don't. For example, just because an Eladrin is in their summer form doesn't mean that they will always go for killing or all that. They might just have a more demeaning tone in their voice than, let's say, the average human. Because, you wouldn't call your friends assholes at every moment that you can, as a human. But as an Eladrin in their summer season, that is very much something that happens.
I don't know. I'm not. Edison, is that what it's like being human, or is it?
Edison just.
I would call
shrugs.
you an asshole, but
Yes, but you yourself are an asshole, so it makes sense that you would. I've not really had much chance to bond and connect with my peers outside of, customer service.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, Edison. Zelia was talking. Sorry, Zelia, he interrupted. What did you say?
No, that was pretty much it. Again, I plan on going back to the Fey Realm, as soon as I can. But I don't know when that is. I'll just have to stay on this plane for a while, and figure myself out.
Yeah, well, I mean, that must be one shitstorm parents must have to put up for. raising a summer Eldrin. That just sounds difficult. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, during summer actually,
Be back before 10. No, I don't wanna. And then it's like a fist fight.
yeah, no, it's worse.
Belts
But
come out.
No, it's worse.
Oh shit. Okay. What?
yeah, no, during my summer seasons, I actually usually. Oh yeah, you guys also don't know this. God, my apologies. You guys don't know anything. But I was supposed to become, or well, I am supposed to become like the next priest of our community, which is why our priest took me in and mentored me for most of my life. But during my summer seasons, while I would usually go around with him, helping the folks, helping the animals around, and just doing whatever duties we had to do. During my summer seasons, I was just not even allowed to accompany him, and not be allowed to represent our community in any way because of how bad it got. So, there's that whole thing. But
So,
It's
okay.
interesting in a way. It's obviously more complicated because of the changing seasons. The way a lot of your emotional reflection, your emotional states due to your seasons reflect a lot of what human children go through as adolescents. That seems to carry over quite a bit into your adult years until you're able to get those forms under control.
yeah, that I
do
guess
you-
because
You decide which form you want to stay in when that time does come.
sorry, can you repeat that?
Oh yeah.
How do
My
you
bad.
how do you decide which form you want to stay in when the time comes?
Oh, so for me, it's actually a bit I don't really know how it's like for most Eldrin. I've talked to my friends about it, and it's just it for them it feels very natural to like figure all of it out, and since for me it never really was, because back now, thankfully, I have a little control over what season I go into, which all just kind of came because of this little fella. And as she says this, she, shows the toy deer that she has with her to all of you. So this little thing it's a gift from my father. Got it when I was, I don't know, I think I was 3 or something. I was very young. And for most of my life, it didn't really do anything except for just being a little cute toy that I just kept because I think it's cute. But yeah, no, one day, like, to make this not too long, I was sitting in a forest next to a lake, and I was just studying a little, meditating, and I was falling asleep, and I noticed this deer, like an actual deer, looking exactly like this one, walk up to me, and I just fed it an apple that I had with me, and then I fell asleep. So I was asleep. I opened my eyes again. The deer was gone, but I felt like a connection. And then later that day, when I went to sleep, during my dream, I saw the same deer again in like this almost like cloud from the forest, and I saw these 4 versions of the deer, all looking, slightly different. One of them green, one of them yellow, the other one orange, and the final one blue. And then I interacted with the orange one during that dream. I saw it like I started to pet it, and all the other ones started to like disappear. And then when I woke up, I found myself in, well, the form that I am now. And then on further nights, whenever I dream, I see the same 4 deer, and that is kind of how I can control what season I go into. There's a few times when I can't, when like certain things happen that make me feel strongly. I think that's how it works. I'm not too sure, but I think that's how it works. Then I don't have any dream that night, or like if I dream the deers aren't in it. And then the next day I just wake up in a form related to whatever I was feeling the previous day so strongly about. So that's
Fascinating.
I think so too. I don't quite understand it, but this is why
So-
I'm never letting this thing go from my side. So, and then she starts hugging it more tightly.
Okay.
Arias kind of looks over to Pilot.
You don't happen to have a detect magic ability, do you?
I actually, you know what? The weirdest thing, I don't.
Hmm.
This is actually not that weird, but still.
Definitely seems to act like some sort of charm.
Oh,
Maybe, but
do you mind me asking as well? Because we've never really asked this, and I feel like it's important to this. Who actually is your god?
my god, well. Let me just quickly grab a wiki page so I don't say anything wrong.
Grab my notes real quick.
I get it.
Yes, got it. My goddess is, first of all, a woman. Second of all, she's
Never
called...
mind.
Suddenly not interested.
Not interested.
Wow.
Sorry, Karen.
That is. Pilot, do you hate women?
A little bit. Anyway, Karen.
This is not canon, by the way.
This is
not canon.
This is not canon. This is not
That we're
canon.
aware of. That we're aware of.
Put it in the
Um,
book. Put it in the book.
I'm not putting it in the book. It's not happening.
Guys,
God.
I have detect magic. Should I do it?
Yeah, we could do that. We could do that while Hawk is explaining about her goddess.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, no, my goddess is her name is Eldaf, first of all. And to not make it too long or too boring for you guys, basically, she's like the goddess of the waters, which is why I also mentioned about our waters possibly being able to help with that whole, the whole arm thing, Edison.
Which he says,
Oh,
like,
yes.
Edison's like busy looking at his scales and such, he's like gently scratching at them. Huh?
I was just saying that my goddess Eldaf, she's also known as the mother of the waters, and there are certain bodies of water that are blessed by her. We have one near my community, and since it is said, and I've seen it myself, that just touching her water, anything that is blessed by her, can get rid of insanity. It can heal pretty much all of your wounds. If you're dying, it can make the passage be a very safe, secure, and pleasing one. So all of that made me believe that, giving it a try with your arm could help. But yeah, my goddess is Eldaf. She's pretty much the best healer in all of Usanara, and possibly even more whatever's out there. Yeah, that's everything without going into too much detail.
I had no idea you had talked about this.
Yeah, I mean, no one ever asked, so I just didn't And so far it hasn't been needed, to bring up. So I didn't want to withhold any information or anything from you guys. I just, thought there were.
He just looks up at us and
This could be really good. If we can figure out a way to get more out of your deal with,
fuck, I'm forgetting his name right now. What is it?
Alistair.
Alistair.
If we can get more out of your deal with Alistair, we might be able to get something and get rid of his control of you for good. The waters that are in the Fey realm.
Well, I mean, it's entirely possible, but look, I'm all for trying to get what I can out of it, and hopefully, if even by like a stroke of luck, potentially get myself out of it. But like, at this point in time, and like, as he's saying, as he looks down at the arm itself, I don't know. I just I kind of don't want to be without it anymore. Like, it scares the shit out of me, and I hate it. But like, I've been able to do at least some good. I've been able to at least play my part in keeping at least some of you safe with it. Like, what if I can use this for good?
A demon steel. Using it for good.
I'm with Sully on this one. I'm sorry, but we got that from a devil, and we know what can happen. It's under his control.
Yeah, too right.
I get the apprehension, I really, really do, but I don't know, I want to be able to see if I can defy the very nature of it and use it for a purpose that works for us instead of being a reason to fear it. Because I'm going to be honest, I would rather not, completely turn my back on it and then, cure my arm and then be reduced to a fucking amputee.
There's plenty of ways to get replacement arms. World nowadays, just do some pretty amazing things. I could probably connect you with some people in Alakara.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen back in the workshop. I've seen people work on, amputees and making different augments that can facilitate life, and it's impressive stuff. We do live in a new age of technology. Anything can be done. I'm sure I could maybe replicate something.
Well, as I said the other day when Mosnir was with us, I am not going to close the door completely on this. But if I am going to do it, just in case it all goes wrong, I would like to do it on my terms when I'm ready.
Nobody would ask you any different.
That seems fair.
But just remember what you have on your arm there.
Well, I will say I do appreciate all of your concerns. It's nice to know at least there are more people out there other than Mummy Dearest who do care about me. He says, he takes the glass from in front of Pilot and then just begins to drink as much as he can from it.
Damn.
He fucking slams it down with a. Oh fuck. Okay. Well, I want to get absolutely fucking plastered tonight. I want to have a good night, and I want to wake up tomorrow wondering if the burning sensation in my head is devilish or a hangover. Is anyone else keen for this?
I know that Sheldon really needs his sleep.
He needs sleep. He can go to bed now. I don't care. He's going to bed.
Huh? Did you guys ask me
He's
something?
been falling asleep at the table.
And I want to see you drunk enough so I can cut a hole in your pocket and steal your wallet. But
as he says that, there's just a very faint click under the table.
The exact sound a pocket knife makes when you unfold it.
On second thoughts, I am pretty sleepy.
Well, as nice as that would sound, we do have some work left to do here.
Oh, don't worry, I'll be right as rain by the morning. And if
I
I'm
like
not,
his
what's the worst
vision.
that's gonna happen? I'm gonna stumble over a bit whilst we walk to the location. It'll be fine.
We should at
And-
least talk about our plan for tomorrow before we actually consume anything.
Right. Yes. A mask, right?
So we know that the liberator that Talus sent us after has got the last dragon mask.
Or he's got not the last dragon mask. I know
Bro's
that's not
playing
something we
Skyrim.
not something we technically know.
He's got the white dragon mask. To get it off of him, that stops the cult from doing their ritual any sooner. However, there's a few problems. These are worm speak. We know that Resmir is also in there.
Question, King.
Hmm?
When the party was given the information that the worm speakers are able to affect marked people, was that something that Arius was around for, or was that when Mosnir was around?
That's a good question. I
You
believe
were
you were.
following too.
I
So,
believe that was
so-
during when I made the deal with Talistor White, so I don't think
okay, so-
Arius was there for that.
Yeah, Arius,
Yeah, you weren't there
Arius
for
wouldn't
that.
know anything about the worm speakers other than that. Okay, so like,
So, we also know that there's a bunch of traps in there. What else should we be worried about? What do you guys think?
Didn't Talus say that Verum, the guy we're going for, right? We're going for Verum, right? That's. Didn't she say something about him being in a cave
Yes,
and not behold?
Well, I'm going to
What-
assume that the cave is attached to the hold, or at least the cave leads to the hold itself. Because I mean, if I was part of some fucking cult that didn't have the decency to not fuck with the lives of others, I would also be living in a cave. But I think the biggest concern that we might have, which I think would be a good time to fill you in on this, Daniel, is the worm speakers. They have, how's the best way to word it? They have a form of control over us. Like, it's not to the extent that Talus told us. It's not full on control, but they can control us briefly from what we were told. So we'll need to keep an eye out for that. Like, because we're
Right.
marked, we are easier to manipulate for them, it seems.
Great. Oh, in that case, I wonder if it'd be a bad idea to way to stop them being able to do so. Possible to be do something with our ears, plug them up maybe. I might stop whatever they can do from affecting us if we can't hear their commands.
Yeah, that would be good. We also need to. Oh, sorry, Zelia, you first.
I can prepare a spell for tomorrow. It's called Silence. It's basically just a small sphere that I can cast, and there's no sound that can be created within or pass through this sphere. So we could either purposely put ourselves into it, which would then also mean that I can't use any of my spells, unfortunately, or we cast it, or well, I cast it on him so that he can't speak. And with that whole, that way we don't have to plug our ears and potentially lose out on noticing things around us, and he can't do his spells
Well,
or his control thingy.
it's worth noticing. I'm aware of technology that's similar, but the spells are strictly related to things with vocal components. Things that I have a few. They're forcing a verbal command, so unfortunately, it's only limited to like spells such as that.
Yes, that's what I was thinking about as well. Like if we cast this sphere, it's only 20 foot. I think it's 40 feet in total across. So if I place it properly, I can make sure that only he's in this sphere, and so that he can't create anything that requires, or do anything that requires him speaking, like controlling us, if that even is how that works.
All right. Well, it's worth finding out.
I think that's a solid idea. I do believe that it'd be amazing if you could prepare that spell for us.
I will.
Perfect.
We'll use that on him. Another thing that we might need to keep an eye out for is different passages, because, like, what might be we might view as dead ends might be ways in and out for not only him but also potentially more cultists. Potential treasuries, maybe we need to keep an eye out for. People who are, civilians who have been held captive. Anyone we can save and rescue, we will. Anything that we can just steal from them, we will. Not from the civilians, but I mean, like, from the cult itself. Again, as Daniel mentioned, traps are going to be potentially very prevalent. The elements might also be worth keeping an eye out for. Like, I don't know how cold it's going to be in this cave, if there's going to be any fire or anything like that. So just be careful of that as well, I guess.
You're telling us to be careful of fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Duly noted, Mr. Fireman.
Look, all I'm saying is like, look, if fire is present, it's just advised to be careful of it. If you want to be an asshole about it, you can. Just, like, be an asshole in your own time.
No.
When you're busy fighting with yourself in your room, trying to think of how you could have better countered my argument.
Listen, I completely get it. I get it. No, I understand. I understand. But just, make sure, guys, because it is a cave, you have to be able to be wary of any tripping hazards you might come across. I recommend that everyone bring their mandatory safety helmet and, be aware of all on-site health and safety rules, as this is an unsecure environment, okay? I want everyone to divert their attention to the exits on your left and your right, and be careful of all surrounding enemies that might try to light you with a lighter. Does anybody have any questions?
I do. Edison,
Oh, of course.
is it true you're a fireman? Is that why I got thrown through the window last time?
Oh my god.
I've got a question for you, Pilot. And the question is,
You should
do your
answer
parents
this
love
question
you?
first. No,
I figured so.
they're dead.
Damn.
Now you seem like an asshole, don't you? Anyway, I have better things to do.
Can I insight check that they're dead?
Sure.
Cool. All right. Wait, I need to DM you, right? Hold on.
Do it with guidance. I fucking dare you.
No, if you do insight, you can say the number out loud. If he rolls deception, he just rolls it for me privately.
Okay, cool. Then I got a 22.
22, okay.
That's so fucking funny.
That is incredible.
I'm not rolling deception.
So, looking at him as he says that, keep in mind he's in the mech and everything, but as he says that, you get the feeling there is more to the story, that he is definitely withholding information. However, he doesn't seem to be just like, haha, just kidding either. He seems serious about it.
Okay.
That's wild. Anyways.
That's insane.
I
mean, good for them. They don't have to put up with you. That sucks.
Anyway, can we get to sleepy time so I can move this forward?
One more thing. Arius was gonna look over to Zelia. Is like,
Do you have any qualms about us taking out Talum or Resmir if she happens to be there?
Who the heck is Talon?
If there's no other ways around it, if attack first. I called. No. Yeah, no, I. If they just talk, we talk back, and we don't attack unless our lives are in danger. Basically.
Fair enough. I can work with that.
I appreciate you asking.
All right, guys,
Get some
look.
rest then.
Yeah, I'm really gonna need to go, but this conversation has had me thinking. And for tactical means, and I do mean tactical needs, I am going to need that drink back.
Tactical means. All right.
Tactical
Edison-
means.
Edison just grabs it by like the rip, slides back over to him, gets him, and goes, "I'm gonna go to bed. I'm
Has any-
tired, and fuck this tiny kobold."
Yeah.
asshole."
Wah. Anybody have a glass?
Wait.
plate?
Your parents are dead, and he fucking walks off.
Real quick, Edison, can you make a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah.
Oh.
Dex saving throw. What do I get? That's a 17.
Okay, you don't trip over the unconscious form that is Sheldon right now after he fell out of the sleep. So in a hurry, you like stumble. You're like, what the? And he's just out cold on the floor.
Poor Sheldon. It's so
Does-
fucking eepy, man.
Does it, can I? This is gonna sound really stupid, but are there any glass plates about?
There's the plate that his steak was on.
All right, I'm gonna take.
Fuck you, internet. Just fuck you, internet.
See me. I'm gonna sort of like grab part of Arius's cloak, and sort of like wrap the glass in the cloak, and just punch it, looking around
Wait,
to make
what?
sure no one sees it. The glass. The glass.
You
thing.
know my cloak is attached to me, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm like, like if I just picked up like part of your cloak, just sort of and wrapped it, and then just like kind of hid it on the table. You know, not enough to
Okay.
like pull you off the table or anything.
He's
but,
he's just giving you like the weirdest look. Like,
What in the God's name are you doing?
listen. Okay, listen. I'll see you all in the morning. Good night. Have a good one. And I'm gonna sort of put it like pour the shards into my pocket. I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay.
What in the hells?
Does he
Right.
plan on using those as weapons?
I honestly have no idea. I don't really understand how his brain works.
You and me both.
Yeah. Well, can you help me get Sheldon to bed?
me.
He's a hunk me kind of guy.
I always knew.
Oh, that's good.
All right, yeah, let's carry Sheldon's unconscious ass up to bed and
And everyone's
Let's
got a
long
long
rest.
rest.
Yeah.
All right.
King,
Yes.
before we long rest, remember from the 19th of February the message I sent you?
The
Perchance.
19th of February.
Yes, do you by chance remember that message?
Bro remembers.
If not,
I'm just
hold
gonna,
on, I will.
I'm just gonna.
I'll
scroll
send it. I'll send it again in our DMs. Don't worry about it. There you go. Let me check.
February.
Yes, I sent it again in our.
Okay,
yes.
that one. Yes, yes. Okay.
Yes, I would like to do that before going to bed.
Okay.
So,
and this is just in private for you.
yes, this is in private.
Okay.
Bro really brought out the clause he made and signed in February.
Okay. I will write my counter to that, Hawk, in a second here.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. No stress.
You'll
no stress.
you'll get you'll get the result at some point in the night as well. So.
Mhm.
All right. So as for the rest of you, you all tuck into dormitory and allow yourselves to drift off into the night. And yeah, that. Okay. Now it's 3 quick things I want to do. So, Edison, time for you to wake up in the middle of the night and everything around you has turned ashen and
Fantastic.
grayed again. So,
Whoa.
you outside the
No
little
fucking
window
wonder
to
who
your
this
room,
is.
you see nothing but the fiery
wonder.
the fiery depths of hell.
Wow. Charming. All right. Time for me to throw myself out of bed then.
The door to your room does like creak open, but it's just like a little bit, and it doesn't move after that. But you do see like almost like a light shining in. So
All right. Well, Edison being pretty aware of the situation at hand and kind of gotten used to it at this point in time, is going to go up to the door, open it, and, like, you know, just begin investigating. Just calling out, "Look, the theatrics are not fucking necessary. Where are you?"
Just yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
He's more so sick of this guy's shit than anything at this point in time.
Looking down the hall, it eventually the darkness of the hallway eventually warps into another. There's like a big grand doorway at the end. It looks like that of like a private estate that you can walk up to.
Okay. Does the door at least like would you say that the door looks familiar?
It does. It's a door you've walked through, well, for years probably.
All right, cool. Now I'm gonna go up to it, admire it for a second, because goddamn door. I'm gonna open it and I'm gonna walk on through.
Walking in, although this door looks familiar, the room that you walk into, well, the room also looks familiar, but it never connected to this door. It's a warped representation of a room you remember, a room from your family home from quite some time ago.
Mm-hmm.
In a grand chair that, well, a man who wasn't supposedly your father would sit in, is sitting your horned, orange-eyed associate. Well, don't just stand there. Take a seat. You don't want theatrics, so we'll just have a little heart-to-heart in what I think is a pretty good recreation, don't you?
Heart to heart, I'm surprised you fucking got one of those. Like fucking Edison like finds his chairs because he kind of just sits down at it. He's like, all right.
Not that you
Cool.
care about my biology, but I have 7 to be in fact.
Wow. All those hearts and no compassion. That's insane.
Oh, I could say the same about you, but I heard some rather interesting things from you this evening. Oh, my dear compatriots, I don't want to have this virus on my arm removed. I want to use it and get better with it. So now you're just seeing my side of things, I see.
Nope. I'm seeing my side of things. You might have burdened me with it, but I see potential in it.
Oh.
Here, take a look at.
Well, I've always seen potential in it. I've seen potential in you, my dear boy. Don't you get it? The longer you go on this adventure, the stronger you become, but the more ruthless you become as well. I'm so proud of you. You're already prepared to start torturing people if you had the strength to do so. It's rather interesting. You become more like me every day you draw breath.
Don't fucking talk to me like that. I have my reasons. And in my eyes, these reasons stand. They are just.
Just. In a world this tormented, all the gods seeking to destroy the world you live in, and you call it just. I don't believe there's anything that's just anymore. Other than, perhaps, suffering. Because for it's something that everyone goes through, whether they deserve it or not. It's something you go through. It's something, well, and he, like, does air quotes, your family goes through. No. You have your path to walk, but you're simply the puppet connected to the strings that I have been pulling this whole time. You can choose to go against me all you want, but every step of the way you will find yourself standing before me again. Your foolish friends actually believe they can separate our connection. They don't know that blood runs deep.
I don't need more reminders of just how deep that connection runs. It disgusts me every fucking day I think about it.
Ever since words could come out of that putrid little trap of yours, you've been nothing of a nuisance. And an entertaining one, to say the least, but still, you have rejected me every chance you get. Think about it, my boy. The moment you embrace me, embrace the power I have given you, no one will stand in your way. You can have all that you dream. You can have your justness. All you have to do is find the darkness in your heart and let it flow through you. But talking to you is like talking to a brick wall. I figured we should at least catch up a little bit. The cult, they grow more dangerous, but so do you. And whose help are you going to need to take them down? Oh, that's right. Mine. I've already helped you realize the power in that little arm, and I've already brought your sweet little cherry blossom back from the underworld. How's she doing, by the way?
Look, it's nothing like that. She
Oh.
reminds me of someone else.
I didn't necessarily mean for you. She could be a fun toy for me as well one day.
As Alistair says that, like, you know, the glow on Edison's arm does get a little brighter as he clenches his fist, like, look, harm me all you want. Damn me to the fucking 9 hells when my time comes, whatever necessary. But you will not hurt any of them.
There it is. There's the passion I've been searching for. He stands up out of the chair and kind of walks up to you. Well, I really don't have any interest in harming any of those fools. Those mortals don't interest me. Though, your relationship with one of them does interest me. He gets, like, right up to your ear. How can you stay associating with that one in particular, knowing the legacy they have done to you and your family?
Look, that was in the past. Like, I have no connection with that life anymore. The only reason I bear to even carry anything that reminds me of that life is purely because of what I left behind.
You say that now, but one day a confrontation will occur, and you will have a very important decision to make. And simply turning the other cheek, my boy, will not be the answer. Though, what you left behind, perhaps I could see about getting that for you.
Elaborate. How do you mean?
Well, let's see. There are those that you want nothing to do with, and those that you would want nothing more but then to return to. What if, and this is simply a hypothetical, of course, what if I could devise a way that you could live in peace with those that still mattered to you? You could still call them family, even if they truly weren't anymore.
As much as I would love that, I will not allow you to split that house.
Oh? It's not me who's done it. You already have. And he snaps his finger, and it just all turns to black. You're back. You're back in your sleep.
Spooky.
Very spooky.
All right. Yeah,
Thank you, Batman.
I like being ominous. Second thing, throughout the night, you all level up to level 7. Woo!
Yeah!
Oh, wow.
Oh my
Let's
god.
go.
Huh.
I
Oh
did.
my god, it's so
First
hot.
ones, baby!
So
Do we
you
level
guys...
up to level 8 by now?
No. So
No,
while
that's
you guys are doing that, I gotta give Hawk the result of his little test here.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right.
friend.
4th level spells, baby. Are any of you good?
I can finally attack
Banishment.
twice. Let's go.
Let's go! Oh,
Let's go, Daniel!
Ugh.
finally!
Oh shit.
What's wrong?
I've just acquired something very overpowered.
Oh,
Great. Just great.
awesome.
Things like great. So my boss fight for later
Okay,
tonight is not gonna
that's
work in my
great.
favor.
So you guys
That's
de-level back to
awesome.
level 6. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
All right. That's that. Boom, baby, boom.
That's
Finally,
really
Arias is
fucked
turning
up.
into a real fighter.
Bayek is a good fighter.
Huh?
You know.
What did you
Oh,
say?
know? Oh, okay. No,
Or
no,
spoke
no.
gibberish.
Fine. No, I said Bayek is a good fighter. It's Assassin's Creed Origins, but
Oh,
probably
okay,
not
okay,
quite
okay.
Oh,
Oh,
Alright.
fantastic. We love this. We love this. I've now got half proficiency in everything I don't have proficiency in.
Guys, I got
hell.
I got prestidigit. Fuck that one.
Yeah, prestidigitation. Yeah. I live in an anemone. All right. Don't hurt yourself, kid. Jeez.
Yeah.
All right. Dawn breaks the next morning.
That doesn't-
You are all well rested, and you feel.
What happened to it?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Do you want me to call IT support or?
Thank you all so much for watching. That's where I'm ending today's These guys drive me insane. Holy shit!
Oh, come on, it was good.
No, it wasn't. Shut.
In all the worst ways, it was good.
You're all my worst ways.
Aw, babe. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. All right.
I love
Actually,
you.
we
You
would
all wake up the next morning because it's dawn, and you're all well rested, and you feel stronger and bracer, and the four of you are down in the main area of the tavern, waiting for your compatriot to show up. And when she does, she looks slightly different. Here we go. She's not actually this big, okay? Blah blah blah.
Whoa!
So she comes downstairs looking like that. All right.
Big
go
fan
next.
around mommy. Sorry.
Okay.
Side eyes him because I agree with her. Doesn't want to say anything.
just real quick. The night before, very sorry, quick time back. Zelia would have asked Daniel because I think she's seen him with playing like with gems and whatever.
Yes.
If he by chance has has diamonds worth around 300 gold on him or not.
Oh, diamonds are worth 300 gold. What I can do is I can look and see if I was given a small diamond. I'll say this, because I would have been using my long rest partially to work on the other thing that I've been doing. I'll say that I can make a so part of the jeweler's tools proficiencies is being able to make a check to determine the quality of the gem that you're working with. I believe I need to make an intelligence check for that. Let me just make sure I know that for sure. Identify a common or uncommon gem, being able to distinguish two similar ones. Actually, identify a precious. Okay, so yeah, it'd either be like an intelligence or a wisdom check.
Okay, well, just make an intelligence check then.
Yeah, I'll make an intelligence check and you tell me how much it's worth. Okay, plus that's a dirty 20.
Okay. The diamond's pretty small. It's quite valuable. Estimated between 120 and 150 gold, but it is not the size of a diamond you would need for 300.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Before we went to bed, Daniel would have said,
I'm not really sure, but I can look into it tonight and let you know by tomorrow.
and then we can fast forward to now.
Okay. Yeah, I was just checking because of Revivify.
Yeah. So as everyone kind of gets around, if you're sitting close, I'll be like,
I looked into that diamond. It's unfortunately not exactly what you're looking for. It's a little too small for that. But I did have something else I was working on, and I'd like you to have it.
and he is going to take out a small wooden box, hand it to you for you to open.
Oh, okay. She's gonna look at the wooden box and she's like, for me?
Yeah, where to open it.
For me.
Okay. And when she opens it, and what is inside? What's happening?
There are two. There's a pair of silver earrings with small emeralds embedded inside of them. As you're looking at them, he kind of leans over.
These emeralds, they have a sort of power within them. My master taught me a lot about gems and magical power they hold inside of them. with a little bit of work, I'm able to bring out some of their more magical capabilities. You will have to spend some time with them, of course. But once you have attuned to them, can grant you some power. Look, as someone who's experienced death before, I'm sure it was a terrifying experience for you to go through alone. And I wanted you to have something to show that you're not going to be alone again.
She just kind of like looks at the emeralds as she's listening to you. I don't know what to say. Thank you. You didn't have to.
Please. I really wanted some more practice this stuff, and you've been such a great help to us on our adventure so far. I felt you deserved something at least. Besides, I think eventually, once I get a little bit more time, I'm gonna make something for everyone. I wanted you to have it first.
You're so kind. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, but green really isn't my color. Anyone else want?
Yeah, actually, I don't know if you
Sheldon?
noticed, but I'm currently in my blue face, so
Yeah,
Could've just made the blue ones.
Give me until springtime, and then we'll get around to wearing them.
So I just sent you, Hawk, the description.
Oh, yes.
That way, when you do end up attuning to them, that way you know what abilities you will get from that. You choose two aspects from the three. You choose two aspects from the three that are given.
Run this
Vision
by
OP.
me?
What the
And
fuck?
keep in mind, you can only be attuned to 3 items at once.
Correct.
Yes. And I think I've only attuned to. Have I had to attune to the thing that Pilot gave me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then I've got
Probably.
2 more attunements left. How can I can't mark this on D&D Beyond shit website.
Hey,
All right.
Wow.
don't knock it that
My
hard.
bad.
It
Sorry, I mean,
organizes
hey, go to website, go to
information
website.
really well. We want to get sponsored by them, damn it!
I'm sorry. This is my personal opinion. I do not belong to as cut it out. Shit.
My opinions do not
My bad.
reflect
Now I
that
gotta
of
try-
King's Name Cave.
Yeah, now I gotta talk to Foundry TTV just to see if they'll do it for us instead. Because, well, we
God.
just lost that sponsorship deal because you keep shitting on it, so...
Don't worry, it's fine. We'll get him back eventually.
Glacier Mist, sponsor me. I drink you all the time.
I've heard of
What's
gamer
your name?
subs.
No.
Use code
Video.
Swagger.
The code S7.
Fucking editors.
My bad. Listen, man, my pay is dependent on it, so I gotta
I
shut up
know,
whenever I can.
Sugar Daddy,
Facts.
easy. Alright. Anyways, let's just keep going.
Okay.
Alright, so you got your
wondering.
earrings. And they're probably OP,
Yes.
and King's gonna cry, yada yada yada.
That's pretty. It's. Can I say what they do?
If you want to.
I mean, sure, I guess. Like, might as well.
Pick your two.
Yeah, because the 2 that I would choose. First one obviously is patience, which increases my wisdom score by 2 to the maximum of 22. So I will then, once I'm attuned to that, have a wisdom of 22.
Love that.
And then I'm pretty sure I'll take the charity one, which is the holder replenishes 1 extra hit point on creatures they heal, which it's 1 extra hit point per heal on other people.
I mean,
think
paired
that
up
might
with
be
my
the
bardic
best.
inspiration, that could go pretty hard.
Yep, exactly.
Yep. I mean,
But yeah,
just
we'll need to.
it's good for. I figured this would be a good one for you. Gave you a few options, especially like as a healer. Like if you need
Yeah.
to, gives it just that little bit of extra boost.
Yeah, having a +6 in wisdom will be insane.
Yeah,
Oh, definitely.
that's
Huge on.
Oh, well, but we'll have to wait
for a short rest. Okay, Kieran.
I need my hydration.
So what are you guys doing now?
I will just give this description really quickly. So basically, whenever I come down the stairs, you do notice that there is a really quite crudely, actually. There is a glass plate welded on to Spaztok's shoulder that is cracked and it is burning behind it.
What?
Huh?
What?
Wait, so it's burning on his body, basically? Or where's the burning?
It looks like an oil lamp, but like it's all like cracked and stuff.
Pilot, what is that?
Oh, you like it? Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's it's that old plate that I used yesterday. Sorry about that, by the way.
Oh, what exactly did you do?
Well, I it looks really stupid, I won't lie. But what it is essentially okay, look, there's a whole lot of jibber jabber about it, but invisibility as an essence, yes, it can be accessed through, you know, righteous means, devilish means, arcane means, but overall the same premise. It's basically just the absence of light rays. So what I do is using this handy dandy little piece of trickery, cast out a light, makes invisible targets a lot easier to see. And I have welded it on so that one, it acts as an actual torch I can just see in the dark, and it does also help manage with invisible enemies. So that's the idea behind it. So hopefully they
That's-
won't be a problem.
That's incredible.
It's really just a broken glass plate. It's not that fancy, but it is pretty smart.
A counter to invisible enemies. That's huge. Really good job, pilot.
Okay, never use
I
invisible
appreciate that.
enemies. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
Well,
enemies
I
now
mean,
have
I
double invisibility.
No,
Greater invisibility.
I wouldn't put it past them.
Well, how's everyone feeling? Just storm the hold?
Sounds good to me.
Edison just gives a cheeky thumbs up with his right hand. Just
I'm not exhausted anymore, so let's go. That's the best impression I can do, so.
That's a good impression.
It'll do, I suppose.
Bite me, Spaztok.
Speaking of Spaztok, since Zelia won't be able to attune to her earrings if she's walking with us, do you mind if she rides you for a little bit to
What the
elaborate some
fuck? I mean, okay, fine. She can hop on, I guess. Come here.
He unzips below his suit.
Shut
like,
up.
Dude's
Oh,
just gonna
hell
shrug.
no.
Dude's just gonna shrug and go, no. I'm gonna sort of. God, this is fucking demeaning. All right, come on, up you come. If
Okay.
you want, of course.
I-
You look really unwilling. You do not look happy about the events that are currently unfolding.
We can also just take a short rest at some later point, and I can I don't know, maybe we'll get attacked while we're on our way to a cave keep thing, and then then we'll do a short little rest before there.
Let's
I
go on then,
I
in that case.
I can't believe I'm actually saying this with some actual basis, but I have seen a turtle speak faster than you.
Thank you.
Yeah, not a compliment. Anyway, yeah, you know what? She's correct. She is right. I'm sorry,
Alright,
Zelia.
fine.
By the way, I'm only kidding.
Let's just get.
Okay.
Aww.
I just feel bad, like anything, like you say.
I do. I feel really horrible.
Yeah, so like, you're kind of a buzzkill in blue form, you know that?
Gee, I wonder why.
That's pretty funny.
I'm gonna give her
Russian
like
hits to Eladrin hard.
I'm gonna give her. I'm gonna be like, I used most of this whenever I was kind of lighting the flame for my lamp, but here's a little bit of what's left of the pot sheen that I took from Edison last night. I find it helps with depression.
Wait, what did you give me? What was it?
The fucking moonshine, a really strong drink that.
Oh, it's a different drink.
You haven't
Yeah.
drank it? Like,
what's left.
oh,
of
it
is
hates me
there's like a
substance
quarter
there. You're
bottle.
making it back go bad.
Okay. And then she takes it and just drinks it actually.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
all right, fair enough.
And she's
Yo.
lit.
Roll a Constitution save to see how
Nah,
drunk
no,
she is.
she'll be fine. All right, so you guys are gonna head out for that mountain. Do. No one's
Oh, I thought it was
confirming
this way.
anything. Oh, you guys couldn't hear me for a second there. Okay, so you guys heading out to the mountain?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. I love that I went like silent there for a second, where I'm asking you this question and nobody's fucking responding. Because
We answered it.
So.
I guess
on our
We
end.
were, yeah, we said something, but you just couldn't hear us.
Oh well, thank you for answering anyway. All right. So you guys walk up to the mountain. Guess what? It just looks like a mountain.
Chicken.
Whoa!
So there doesn't appear to be, as far as you can see, any opening to the mountainside. Even though people
Okay.
have talked about there being one.
Interesting.
It's a really big mountain.
Seems we need to make an investigation check, gang.
Whoa! No way!
I'm not going any further in this game until joysticks does the thing.
Does what thing?
You know what you haven't done.
What are you talking about?
A day has passed.
Oh, fuck, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Well, so much for avoiding it.
been
70
read, I'm
days
sorry.
remain.
There we go.
That's better. Okay, continue.
There you go. All right.
Continue playing now.
Uh,
Order has been established.
All right. Investigation check. Check on the sides of the mountain, see if we find anything. That's only a 13.
It's a really big mountain.
Can I see anything invisible
like-
with my? Oh, sorry.
My powers of deduction, I have determined that this mountain is very big.
I'm so glad we have you. I'm actually really happy to know that we actually have an investigator on our hands.
So what are you doing? You're using your thing to spot invisibility?
Yeah, is there any sort of like invisible entrance or anything hidden from sight?
So using your little enhancement on your suit.
By the
scan-
way, for reference, I will say this is literally just a lantern of revealing. Just for
Yeah,
anybody
no, I-
that-
Okay,
We got it.
his shoulder
that.
lights up. And using it to scan the base of the mountain looking over, you eventually see a shimmer in a small section that looks roundish, like it would be a doorway. It still looks
Yeah.
like the mountain, but you can faintly see through it.
Ha! Knew this would come in handy. As I said, light rays, everyone. Anyway, come hither.
Did he just say come hither?
I think so.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
What's a
It's the name of your mom, right, Heather? Yeah. Okay, come on.
That wasn't funny. Anyways,
Oh, you're not funny.
He's just arguing with God now.
God.
he's just looking up at the sky.
to the
No,
You're
you!
not funny.
No, you! No, you! Oh, shut up! You shut up! No, you! Oh, feel mature. All right.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
So you guys walk through the little visage. You basically like walk through the mountain. There is
Okay.
no pathway. Eventually, you guys just walk through darkness, and you appear in another, just a completely different area.
Ooh.
So
Yeah,
give me-
back in Alakara. We've
No.
gone in circles.
That's the fucking plot twist. Hang on, I gotta find.
Yeah, Parnas is actually just like a middle point. It's like not actually like an actual town. The mountainside is literally just a teleport back to Alakara, and it turns out the cult is actually just like chilling in the sewers. What sewers? The sewers where the Goblin Union was formed. Oh my god!
God
guys.
damn it.
It's all come full circle. There is no Tiamat. It's all about the Union.
Oh my God.
I hate all of you. It's official. All right.
Can we have an Iron Curtain for goblins? Just a full USSR. Like
All right, the
campaign.
magical doorway opens up inside the cave-like hold. You stand on a platform staring out into a dimly lit chamber. There are barrels of water and some food supplies. A bubbling pot, I don't know why that's written as poot, bubbling poot of stew
Oh,
has that has an actually nice smell wafting off of it. There's also a stone statue of a soldier in a dragon-like helmet. It glows yellow lightly. Behind the statue, you see a pathway out of this room. And here we go. You guys top right corner.
Holy shit! Big fucking map coming right up.
Oh yeah, you got it, Borther.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hey, brother.
All right,
Hey, man.
so there we
Well,
are.
Man, brother.
Sweet home
All right. Now, because you guys have entered an area like this, everybody roll initiative, and that's what we're gonna follow for the time you're in.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Well, hold on. If we're doing
Feel
it,
good. Ba-da-da-da-da.
I got a dirty 20.
Filthy. All right.
Filthy as fuck.
Yes.
Could I then before we go in, can I quickly just do guidance on myself to add a D4 to that initiative check?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. It's so dark I can't even see what this says. That's a hold on, that's pretty high. Hold on, and then 1d4 to that. That's 22, 25.
Holy crap. Okay.
Hey.
Do you know what I think of at the back of my mind? It's just like, have you guys seen that audio of like Jay Schlatt calling up
Fucking
things?
roll for Sheldon.
Is this
and
where-
it's like, you know, you hear like on the you hear on like Sheldon sending
Hello,
tone, beautiful
sexy.
tits and rack, love it, and then he hangs up.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Lloydian is just D&D's answer to Jay Schlatt. That's how I'm headcanoning it. Like,
No.
I picture an elf with some really fuck ugly mutton chops now.
Hey, he's not that bad looking.
But he looks, yeah, like he's sat there, he's got his weird mutton chops, but he like looks absolutely gorgeous, and he's just like beautiful tits and rest.
All right, Spazstock, Arius.
Then-
I got a 7.
Yeah,
That checks out.
I should just. You say
I
4?
roll-
Oh my.
What'd you get?
God
What'd you
fucking
get?
damn it! I got an 8.
Oh.
Hey! I still didn't beat him.
All right.
I was giving shit to Spazstocker right before I rolled, and I rolled a 3 plus 5.
The stars lined up.
I got a 3 plus 4,
Right,
so yeah.
This dice is going into SG on that. Actually, I'm gonna give it one more shot.
All right.
A redemption
Um,
arc.
So, what are you guys gonna do?
Going in,
Well-
Zilia will just quickly point out. Well, since we didn't get attacked, can I use the time now to learn more about these earrings?
Absolutely. And do some investigating in this area.
You know, it's gonna take like 30 minutes, right?
Yes.
Well, we can
Yeah,
take 30
while
minutes
she's
to
doing that,
investigate this room.
Yeah,
Okay.
and while she's doing that, Edison's gonna make daisy
Every
chains. Leave us the fuck alone.
That is completely fine.
King, trust the process, alright?
Oh, give me a second. I am being.
First and foremost, what is this?
That is the teleportation-esque circle that you all appeared on after you walked through the magical doorway.
Gotcha.
Can I,
Awesome. What is
can I-
this?
That's the stone statue that glows ever
Yeah.
so slightly with a
Cool.
dragon helmet on it.
Can-
Were you even listening when I described the
cool.
room?
Also,
I'm-
what is this?
That is the pot with the that smells really nice because there's food in it. Like he wasn't even fucking listening.
No, I was not listening. I'm sorry.
The magical doorway opens up
Alright.
inside a cave-like hole. You stand on a platform, staring out into a dimly lit chamber. There are barrels of water and some food supplies. A bubbling pot of stew that has actually a nice smell wafting off of it. There's also a stone statue of a soldier with a dragon-like helmet. It glows yellow slightly. Behind the statue, you see a pathway out of this room. Listen next time.
What's
So,
this
can I-
food smell
Sorry, I
like?
missed a lot of that. Can you repeat that one more time?
can I
That's a
roll?
Kieran's band.
All right, guys, come on. Can I roll investigation to see what's in the barrels?
Sure.
If you would have done, yeah, just if you would've done the, never mind.
No, it doesn't matter. He already described that it's barrels of water.
I was totally just gonna say water when you told me the number regardless. So
It's the really strong drink from yesterday night.
This is where it gets
water.
sourced from.
it's the lake water that's so strong. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Can I have the same, or do I have the same? Investigation is +5. Yeah, it's the same modifier, so I don't know which is better. I'm gonna roll for investigation or history on the statue. You give me a description on which you think would be better here. So
Investigation, I would assume. So, well, it depends. Well, do you want to learn about the statue's history, or do you want to look at the
Well-
statue's specifics?
ideally both, but I rolled the 22 for investigation. If you'd like, I can roll again for history.
I would want 2 separate rolls if I'm giving you 2 different answers. Yes.
That's fine. Investigation.
Okay, so the investigation is 22. So, examine it. It is purely a stone statue. It doesn't have any, it's not alive or anything. It looks like that of some sort of ancient cult warrior. And eventually, you actually find what appears to be a button on the armor of the chest plate.
I knew it.
I don't know where this is going.
You don't think that the button just activates a circle to get us out of here, no?
See, every part of my instinct tells us not to press it, but every part of Kieran's instinct tells us to press it.
My experience, we should throw a rock at it.
Oh, probably.
Last time I pressed a button on a statue, I got a dagger. So who knows?
This is true.
Um,
Then you
Real-
press it.
real quick before I've done my short rest, by the way. Oh, before I've started my short rest, I would have also given cast 8 on 2nd level at yeah, we'll do Spaz, Talk, Edison, and Arius. So all of you gain 5 plus max HP for the next 8 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Screw you too.
And then,
How much?
sorry, Sean.
5 HP.
5!
Yes,
Very
it is
nice.
5 more
Bonus
max HP. And then I'll use my Channel Divinity and Harness Divine Power to get that spell slot back.
All right, nice.
He's under level.
And
Gosh darn it.
on my turn, I'll have everyone stand back from the statue just in case something goes horribly wrong.
Well,
And
can I
use
can I do history check on it first, if you don't mind?
Sure, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. That's a 17.
So you're doing history check? Okay, so
Yes.
17 on the statue. Yeah, it looks like what you remember is how the Cult of the Dragon used to, like, dress up their soldiers. Rather than wearing, like, actual masks, they wore dragon helmets, but it was easier to identify who they were. They were a lot more in the open. It is just an ancient statue. It's actually surprising that one that looks like a cult member from hundreds and hundreds of years ago still stands.
Sheldon's coming.
He is?
He's
Yeah,
in
Just pop
roll
up to the
20.
roll 20.
Oh.
Ooh.
Good, because I forcibly leveled his ass up, and I'm trying to, because I was getting ready to have to play him just in case, so.
Yeah.
How do I fucking. Okay, I'm just gonna.
Sheldon Buttfuck.
Yay!
You're level 7.
You're 2 hours. No, I'm kidding. Fine.
How do I.
Why weren't you at elf practice?
Oh, jeez.
Well,
Right.
you know.
Reno?
Yes.
Is he dead? Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Reno, you've leveled up to level 7. Congratulations.
Only you. No one else.
one else
Only
did it.
only you.
Only you.
This entire 2 hours that you've been gone has been dedicated purely to Sheldon.
Yes.
Yep. We've been
You've
carrying
also
him around
gained
everywhere.
7 inspirations.
No, that makes me look bad. I would never do that.
He is Sheldon has been dubbed a demigod in the eyes of the court.
Worst.
Sheldon is
This
the
is-
main character.
Yeah,
Alright.
he is the main character.
Alright.
Well, he's also the last one alive, so good luck. You're in a dungeon.
He's
We're all
reincarnated
dead
Solo
currently.
Sukuna.
Oh, brother. There's no Sukuna in this world.
That's sad.
Looking at these nuts.
There's better
motherfucker.
demons than that in this world, trust me, so.
Better. Okay.
Yeah, but. Oh, you'll see, bitch, one day.
Oh!
Alright. Go.
Go. All right. So what did this? You said the history check determined it was just a statue from like an old, like a pretty old cult
era.
member. You
Yep.
were thinking?
Yep.
Okay. So I'd have everybody stand back at this point and then reach out and press the button.
Well,
with my
actually-
mage hand. Oh,
Hang on.
okay.
Can I?
That's
Can I
the
ask
second
some-
time, Sketchy.
I know, but I'm gonna do it in person or in character. So wait. What do you remember the gargoyles back in the hunting lodge? What if it's
Yeah.
sees us?
Point. What do you think we should do then?
Press the button maybe after. I'd like to explore our options. There's still another hallway, right?
Press it after we've moved past it, you think?
Well, it could be a trap. Okay, go ahead, press it.
You sure?
I love it.
No, but I think it's probably our most favorable option. Up to you.
On second thought, I think.
No. Actually, that makes sense what you were saying. we should probably make sure we're ready to move first. Get past it, and then I'll press it just to make sure. Right. Does activate some kind of alarm. Maybe in the keep.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, let's. How about this? 2 of us go ahead, and the rest stay back, just in case there is some sort of trap.
How about we just wait? You have like a little bit of patience, Bastok.
Bastok, all I'm gonna say, what happened last time we split up?
No, I mean, sorry. I mean, 2 of us go first to the end of that ominous hallway that may or may not have a trap that spews things from the walls, and then
I
at least
don't
only 2
care.
of us get hurt.
Bastok, I don't care. Remember what happened last time when we split?
I don't think he means like a
Splitting.
proper split, though. I
it's
think
like
he means like, let's
20
just go stand
feet.
in that doorway.
It's like, yeah, it's like 20 feet.
Now, if he was not indicating like that we should go further and like be like 80 feet apart, then I'd tell him to like fuck
Yeah.
himself. Like that'd be
Yeah.
valid, but
I
it's
would
only
like
20
to do
that'd
that.
be fine.
Yeah.
I know you would.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
I'm not even role playing anymore.
Actually, what's sad is I can see both of these characters acting like this.
No, exactly.
Like this totally makes sense. All right.
Oh, all right, fine. If I'll put myself up there just in case the trap is triggered up here for some reason.
I'll go too then. Just, you know, in
The rest
case.
of you just stand back, find a corner or something.
This is gonna go like stand over here.
It's
Chilling
behind the
pot.
pot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Bro, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna go out eating some fucking mean old
surely they
soup.
wouldn't ruin their food.
Oh no, surely.
Sheldon, you want to find a place to stand that's, not right in the way.
Let me just, let's, keep Edison some
So who's
company.
pushing the button is the question.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand to reach around
Okay.
it and push it.
I'm staying over there by the entryway. Nothing happens to the 2 of you. So, okay. Hand comes over. You click the button. It, like, presses in and then back out. And you just hear... "Mwum," and the statue, like, the light that was in it just fades until it is nothing but stone.
Oh, it's impossible.
Don't say that. I really hope not. With the mental fortitude of
So
a
yeah, I'll kind
cube.
of just look around at it, seeing that light is gone.
Strange. Must have been there. It's like some sort of security device.
Seemingly.
I will note, with it turned off, the glow on here begins to fade as well.
It's must be some sort of lock. You hit it,
Nice.
and the passage to the outside turns off, which means that somebody's home.
I would hope so.
Be careful.
This does work to our advantage. The cult members on the outside can't get in. Anybody in here trying to escape. If we do manage to find some innocent people in here, we'll have to let them know about the button so they can get out. But this does keep it, as we don't want getting out from escaping.
This is true, but it's likely they also know about the button. It just basically stops people from getting in my mind, anyway.
Ken, quick question.
Quick answer.
You mentioned that, like, the light from it dimmed a little when the button was turned off. Would you say like, it's only slightly indicating that there might be a chance of there being like more buttons that need to be pressed in order to actually have it functioning?
Well, it was functioning. It's how we came in, no?
Oh, like, yeah, but like my point is, if it's only dimmed, then what if there's like a sequence of buttons that already need to be turned on? So like as we're going, we need to turn them off
There is still
as we're
some
going.
there is still some color in the circle, not as much as there was before you pressed the button.
Okay, so I could, based on that, I would personally assume that, like, it's like, no, it's not just a matter of, like, one button turns it on and off. There are several buttons that need to be activated in order to keep it active. That's what I'm going off on.
I'm not saying
That'd be
anything.
my best guess. That's fine. But that would be my best guess, because if it's only just dimmed, like, that would be my best assumption. Not,
Be careful what happens when you assume things. You make
Yeah, it makes an ass out of you and
me.
me, but I can solve any assumption problems that I make with
Gun.
44.
Anyway, so yeah, that's all that happens when you push the button.
Okay.
Okay. Well, once Ilya's done with the short rest to attune to her new earrings.
Yeah, then we'll start walking.
Go
I
off
guess.
on our magical way.
Okay.
Which
Go on
I,
ahead.
You know, love
All
walking.
right. Walk.
Fucking love walking.
Waka waka.
Walk. While we're walking.
Waka waka waka.
So,
ew, eh.
Make some
Walking-
Where the fuck
Ah,
did
he's gone
Pepper
into
go?
the abyss!
Oh, goodbye, Space
Ah, he's back!
I'm
Uh,
gone.
All right.
Oh!
This chamber that you walk into, Spazstock, shines brightly, but not from the nearby continual flames. But from the
Why is he upside down?
but from the sparkling gold coins and gems that shift around and lay in what appears to be almost like a flowing river of riches. It sits about 20 feet down. There is an enormous amounts of wealth here, and it appears to be slowly in motion, moving south through a small hole in the wall. The guards haven't spotted you yet, but they appear to be on high alert, which is off in the distance. You can actually see them from all the way over there, so because it's a straight shot, so you can see from there.
My.
Okay. Quite the horde here, ladies and gentlemen.
Make sure to watch for traps as we're walking.
Yeah. Big room up ahead on the right. Bit worried about that. Be careful. And watch out for fire, by the way.
Edison
never
just
gonna let
fucking
that
rolls
go.
his eyes. Edison just rolls his eyes like, look, I can't speak Draconic on
Right. Ready to move? Where are we going? Right or left?
Could check out the treasure room, see where it's all leading to.
You betcha. Can I make a quick glimpse down to the left just to see if I can see anything?
I would like to mention that while we're walking across, I'd probably give guidance to either to Spaz because he's in the front. While we're so you can always have a D4 for any ability check that might come up.
I'm afraid that's as far as you can see from that vantage point there.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna. Can I roll an
in the wall.
invest or a perception on this room? Can I roll that?
Okay.
D4?
Yeah, plus 1 D4.
I'm also going to add my my flash of. Oh no, wait. Yeah, no, I can add flash of genius to myself. So I'm going to do that. Let me see. Let me just remind myself. So I get to add a 5, so that's 15. On
15.
You're not using the
perception check.
D4?
Plus your D4.
I'm,
Spaz?
yeah, okay, I'll use the D4. Yeah,
Might as well.
might as well.
It's a free D4, baby.
So what did I say? I said 15, so that makes it a
Said 15.
16. I only rolled a 1.
16 is actually what the number you needed. So
Oh, hey.
Okay, nice
you
go.
See, this is why
see-
you ask for guidance.
the room is very wide, very rocky. There's a couple of stone mounds. It looks quite basic, just like cave. However, you see at the top something like long and purple hanging down. There's a bit of a hole in it and some jagged edges that almost look like teeth. It hasn't moved or anything, but it's a strange thing that sits on top of the ceiling here.
Is it a gem? Or does it look like some sort of gem?
It's fleshy.
Oh.
It's alive.
It sits about like like on this square, but it hangs out from the ceiling. And the ceiling's about 30 feet high.
Oh.
Well, I don't like the look of that. Anybody know what that is? Oh, hang on. Get Sheldon up here. He might know. Druid and whatnot.
Druid moment.
Yes, make way for him. Make way for him.
Sorry, my bad.
No, my bad.
I'm in the way.
What do you
Sorry.
need?
Tooth up top. I think it's a tooth. I honestly don't know. It does. Put it this way, it doesn't look like a rock.
Try and figure out what it is, and I'll give you guidance saying that.
There it is. I was just quickly checking something. Since we're level 7 now, that unlocks a spell for me. I basically had to add to my sheet real quick. So that would be investigation, I assume.
Sure.
Or nature or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Depends on
I,
your king.
that's the main
Both-
reason I
both
got
have
you up
the-
because I was
both ha-
thinking
both-
nature.
Both have the same modifier for me.
Ah,
so
okay.
that would be a fucking 10.
10.
Would be +4?
I forgot the
Oh,
plus
sorry,
4.
1d4. 1d4, sorry. Not...
So that would be a 12.
I'm gonna give you Flash of Genius. Add +5.
So that makes it a 17.
17.
Yeah.
That works. All right. So what you could tell, Sheldon, peering at this thing that hangs, obviously the little points that are at the end look like teeth, and it looks like a mouth hanging, like some kind of worm-like creature. But it's also attached to the wall. So it is definitely biological, but it is no creature you have seen before. It is likely some sort of aberration.
Not like something I've seen before. Could be some sort of aberration or something, but again, I've never come across any of this.
Whatever it is, it looks to me like a trap. May I suggest we go left?
Yeah, not a bad idea. See if we can find a way to circle back around.
Alright, sounds like me.
Alright, then I'll go forward this time.
So you're
Alright.
going to
Okay,
the
then you'll
left.
have guidance.
Cool.
I love guidance.
Let me check my-
Okay.
Oh,
I've
I
got
just
eyes.
consumed him.
Swallowed me.
Yum, yum, yum,
Alright,
yum,
so
yum.
yeah, as we
Gobble
get
me, swallow
kinda
me.
closer, I'll use perception into this room.
Okay.
Let's see what perception is.
I gotta remember which of these rooms I numbered correctly. Na, 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 na.
Also, I know I'm writing on the map and it's disapproval, but I'm just gonna write down aberration over here.
No, it makes sense.
Fine.
As a 17 on my perception roll.
Okay. You look around. You do begin to notice the pile of bones in the corner over here. A lot of skulls in there.
Burn it in.
That's not.
Peering around the shadowy grooves of the walls and ceiling around, you don't see anything else that appears out of the ordinary. I mean, keep in mind this rocky mountain in the center here, you'd have to like climb up it. This room's about 20 feet tall, but you don't see anything that stands out as dangerous.
Alright, so I don't see anything, but there are some bones in the corner here, so proceed slowly.
Let's start.
Let's proceed slowly.
Making my way into the room very slowly.
Making my way downtown.
Also, Monty reference?
Yep, that's why I did that. I thought
Yeah.
you'd appreciate it.
I did.
It's a room. And I
We love rooms.
I got
An empty
nothing for
room?
you right now, so
Yeah.
unless you do something.
Okay, let's
We mentioned about looping around, right?
let's check out. So this mound over here, he says a rocky mound. Is it like
Yeah.
loose rocks piled up, or like?
No, it looks
Looks
like
like
something
that
that's been eroded away over time. It probably was once some sort of like pillar, and now it's just something you could like stand on top of.
All right, yeah. Let's climb to the top of this bad boy. See what's up here.
Okay. Okay. Takes you a little bit to get your way up there, but I'm not gonna make you roll anything. You have a bit of a vantage point while you're up here. I mean, you can already see the end down there. This other room you can kind of peer into better from up there than if you were standing from a distance. You do see a faint blue glow coming from that way.
Big blue fan.
But yeah, that's
Fascinating.
it just gives you a bit of a vantage point right now. And your head is
okay.
like very close to the ceiling. It's like a 1 foot difference. If you jump, you'd probably knock yourself out. So.
I'll look over to Spatstock who I could see was looking through the bones over there.
Did you find anything interesting in there?
Did I? King?
I don't know. Did you? You should roll investigation if you'd like to see if there's something in the bones.
I doubt that there is, but let me see. Not one.
Love that for you.
Didn't
Now
find
what-
shit. Just
There's a
bunch
lot of
dead
bones
bones.
over here, guys.
I
Just
just
a lot
like
of
see him
bones
like
everywhere.
I just see him like passively like just like passing them aside like no, I don't see anything.
Like he's stuck in an idle animation. Like he's not actually even looking at anything. So
He's hitting the gritty.
Fucking look myself. Zelia, do you mind giving me a little bit of guidance?
Sure. And then I'll give you guidance.
Zilly's getting tired of touching everyone.
I would like
This is
to
not even my love
help.
language.
I would love to help out because I have proficiency in investigation.
Okay, so advantaged investigation plus 1d4.
Sweet. All right, so that's what I rolled the highest. Investigation. 22.
22. All right. Let's see. So there's only one thing kind of notice. It's not very impressive, but you do see the little gleaming. If you're willing to stick your hand through some of the bones to grab at it.
I don't like how you asked that question, King.
Well, it's a lot of bones.
Yeah, all right.
A lot of bones in there.
I shall reach through the bones.
All right, a tentacle comes out. I'm just kidding.
Not again! It's the same creature from
Yeah.
before.
This is the same creature that got you earlier, but this is the bone variant.
Sorry, I'm just trying to kill him off again. No. So you pull out a skull that has a very long, shiny gold tooth attached to it.
Oh, look at that. Well, I'll definitely,
This werewolf got some good dental plan.
pop that out of there and
Nice.
pocket
Alright.
that.
All right, corpse desecrator. You pop out the gold tooth and stick it in your pocket.
Hey, it could be used
First
to make more
doors,
jewelry.
now
I'm fine with
corpses.
The
Oh,
skull,
my
That's
earrings
long
made
gold.
of bones.
the skull will remember that.
Yeah. I just like casually toss it back into the
Here, just
pile,
for
not
your
even,
notes,
like-
Joy, I'll make it easy on you. That gold tooth, because of the way it's crafted, is worth about 10 gold on its own.
Got it. Cool. I'm probably just gonna end up using it for like raw materials, anyways.
That's fine. I just want you to have the knowledge, okay? Don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. What are you saying? I'm mad at you.
Guys,
I'm really vulnerable right now, okay?
Sorry.
I'll be honest. I'm just gonna say what I think we're all thinking here, but Call to the Dragon, massive flowing amounts of gold. Anybody a little worried?
Oh, that makes sense.
What? Wait.
Wait,
Okay,
why?
so I'm not on the map right now.
No, that's
Edison,
just I
Edison goes over to mound of like bones and skulls and shit. He picks up a skull and like grabs it by his jaw, so he goes, "You know why skeletons hunt in packs? Because we haven't
Okay.
got guts."
Oh no, we need to leave this room now.
That's what we're laughing about, really?
that's insane.
It's-
It got me good. I've just been sat there, just envisioning Edison talking out the side of his mouth, going, "Skeletons hunt in groups because we ain't got guts."
Is that canon?
Absolutely no. Absolute
I might-
child.
I might have to make that canon, anyways.
Well, I mean, it's in character.
I'm uninstalling.
Let's head to the next room. Nobody
Are you
laughs. Not a
saying-
single person.
Not a single
laughs.
person laughs, but Edison's
Yeah, I'm
laughing to
just
himself.
ignoring that. I'm
Like,
going to
he's-
pilot.
Is
Are you
anybody?
guys seeing what Sheldon is doing?
you-
by the way?
Yeah, wait.
What is
pacing
going
around.
on?
He's contemplating
Pilot,
his
uh,
life.
Are you implying that there's dragons here?
I'm just putting 1 and 2 together. A little terrified.
If this isn't the place for a dragon, that river of gold that's moving is probably being sent towards the dragon's horde.
Are we ready for this, Daniel? Or, sorry, all habits die hard. Arius,
It's fine if you keep calling me Daniel. I don't. But it's honestly, it doesn't really matter if we are or aren't. We don't have much of a choice.
oh god, I really hope you're wrong. Okay, let's go.
Going over here now. Peeking into this
east way.
room, seeing what we see.
Let me double check I don't reveal everything. Okay.
Oh, pretty room.
This room houses various graves. Some appear to be empty, others completely filled. There's another dragon helmeted soldier statue, this one with a light bluish glow to it.
Alright, so quick perception. Sure I don't fucking miss anything.
But of course.
You will have guidance again since we're walking away.
Okay. 30-20.
You notice
Give
that
me a second.
What?
Oh, you cut out for a second. I didn't hear you at all.
Oh, I heard you. You notice that the corpse that is in this one casket, the blood on the wrapped up figure is fresh. Otherwise, you just see everything I explained to you earlier.
Is there a similar button on this here in the same place? I'm not gonna ask for a perception. I take it I don't need to do a perception check if I'm looking in like the exact same place where the button
You
was on
can.
the last page.
It appears to be designed in a very, other than the stance the soldier is taking, it appears to be the completely similar kind of statue.
Okay, so there's no like button or nothing.
It appears to be a completely similar kind of statue as the first one.
As per my last email.
As per my. Well, what does similar statue tell you, Sketchy?
There's a button on it.
Yay! Boo! Boo! He
He
figured
did
it
it,
out!
everybody. He
Woo!
did it.
Proud of him.
Trying to be
Right,
subtle about this.
So I'm gonna go over here to this corpsey boy right here,
Uh-huh.
and
It's all
where-
wrapped up.
Yeah, he's all wrapped up. The blood is where?
All over the torso. It is just like, it bled all the way through, basically.
Okay. I'm going to lift the bandages off of the face to see if I can recognize who this might be.
Okay. You take the bandages off, and this person does look familiar. You notice the abnormal size in this humanoid shape, the terrified expression with mouth gaping open and eyes rolled into the back of his head is the pole man that you guys met before. the bearded man from the caravan.
No! Senor Pullman!
I forgot.
Oh no.
He
It
really
appeared,
didn't like
and you see
something.
next to him a broken mask of the cult, so it appears his disguise did not help him.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
Rest easy, Mr. Pole. I can add dead next to his note now. Dead AF.
Pullman died. Sad emoji.
Shit.
Should
Rest easy, friend.
And I'll just cover him back up.
At least it wasn't somebody we knew, huh?
do we want to try talking to him?
Yep.
You might have something for us. I'm gonna keep looking around. Celia, you do your thing.
Those necromancy spells, they worry me. Okay, do your thing, yeah. Like you said.
It's what Edison. Can you talk to him?
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, of course. Let me have. Well, I don't have the magical means to, but if you've got something that can.
Yeah, I've got the
potentially
magical means. I'm just not good at talking.
She's
Um,
Yes,
shy.
then, by all means, I will happily do any talking that's necessary.
Yes, then I will. What do I need? Yes, so I'll do some hand gestures, moving my arms like up and down a little bit, and cast Speak with Dead on the corpse of the pole man.
She's really scared about what the dead guy will think about her.
I mean,
This is
same.
unfortunate.
The hazy
Real.
green energy flows out of your fingertips and it encases the figure before vanishing. For a moment, nothing, until the corpse sits up in a horrendous scream that, if I imitate, will probably cut out. So just, but it's like,
That,
yeah, like that.
that cut out. The fact that what you did do, King, cut out is mad.
Just, but really loud and dramatic, I even have the settings fixed. I just don't think it's going to work because my mic is being off today. But yeah, just, whatever. So. I know it cut out again. Bite me. All right, so I'm trying here, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Well, someone run me by the rules of this fucking thing because isn't speaking
It's
dead like
okay.
how you
I
get,
will
like,
quickly. You can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. The corpse knows only what it knew in life, including the languages it knew. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive, and the corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer. And if we are hostile to it, or it recognizes us as an it's under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer if it's hostile to us or it recognizes us as an enemy. And the rest doesn't matter much. So
Okay, that
5
checks out.
questions. Yes.
All right. Well,
He does turn to face y'all with just like a very shocked expression that's like permanently glued on his face now.
Well, this is rather unfortunate. Apologies for your passing. But were you able to learn anything about what the cult is doing here before your death?
They were moving the money that they stole. They took it all from the people, and they are using it to transport to the tomb of Tiamat, her temple. Severin discovered it. They are gathering it there for her.
That is worrying.
Alright, I believe we knew a lot of that already.
I don't think so.
Well, I recall that. It's in my noties.
Okay, well, never mind. I just might have.
Oh
not-
shit, wait, oh yeah, that's why I know it. Because I got the information out of the guy I tortured back in the
Oh.
tavern. That's why. A few
Yeah, that
sessions
makes-
back.
that makes sense.
Insane.
So that's one question, keep in mind. So
Yep.
you get 5.
Yes, 4 more.
What secrets about this place were you able to learn? Because this is very odd of a location.
You're referring to the hold.
Yeah, I'm referring to the hold.
Beware. The dragons come. They visit this place. They clawed through me when they found out I was not of them.
I said there are dragons that freak the hold. That's scary. How long ago did you die?
I do not remember. They found I was here for a few days. Then they declared I was an infiltrator, and they had me slain. That's 3.
Interesting. Could I roll investigation just to see how fresh the blood is?
Sure.
Investigation. That is a 15.
So it doesn't look like old dried blood, but it's not like it just happened either. This is probably from a couple of days ago.
Interesting. Alright. So that's... I think I've got 2 questions left. How much gold has passed through here already?
It flows like the river. They fill large crates with it and ship them off. Several have already taken off from here. We're talking hundreds of thousands of coins.
Fucking
Maybe,
hell.
maybe we should ask something about what they plan on where they're gonna hit next.
Well, based on the fact that, in terms of, oh, actually, that is a good question. I should probably ask because like, this is the one because like in terms of like hitting next, I would assume that once they got the gold and such, they would take it straight to Tiamat's tomb.
Mm-hmm.
But the biggest question I want to ask is because we might because they might be telling one thing, we might be getting another. But how many of the masks have been found?
There is now 4 in the possession of the cult.
Oh shit!
2 are already supposedly at the temple. Another one is on its way there, and Verum claimed he had discovered the next one. They are getting eager to bring them all together and start the ritual. I wish you luck in taking them down. And then he flops over.
I will erect a pole in his honor. Anyway, let's go.
Yeah, Edison
He's only
is
called that
going-
because he's like 7'5" for being a human.
Edison is going to take a moment to neatly return the wrapping that was around him as best he can, and he's going to look over at Spaztok to see if he's willing to give him a hand to lift him into the closest empty grave.
Yeah, I'll grab his legs.
Okay. Well, he's already in a
Yeah.
coffin. You can just pick up the coffin.
Yeah,
Okay.
then we'll do that. Then we'll just we'll put him and it's just make it a bit more presentable, a bit more respectful, nice for him.
Well, you place him into the
Or it
grave.
might have been the but to feel like he's rotting in a hole,
Uh-huh.
Wow, that.
What can I say? I'm a poet.
I don't have anything to respond to that.
I'm a
Let's
poet.
get you immediately deafened. While this is happening, I do want to look at some of the graves up here, King. And are there any like markings on them? Anything that gives me an idea of like, you know, what they were doing with these guys after they killed them, or they're even like the same type of graves as, you know, Solstag's down here.
Yeah, they're similar. So the two on the right are barren. They just appear to be graves for you don't know who, but just average. The other one that you stand in front of actually has writing carved into it. It says, "Here lies Matilda." What?
Hmm?
Who? Why? What's so funny?
Oh no, I sneezed.
Oh, I heard like I'm like, I was gonna read something and I hear a snicker. I'm like, I said nothing funny. Like, there's no way any of that was funny. Oh,
No,
You
my-
see a grave.
That's what I mean. I'm like, man, are you guys morbid? All right. So written on it, it says, "Here lies Matilda, loyal worm speaker until she turned on Severin. Let her death be a lesson to us all."
So it looks like we're not the only ones doing a coup d'etat.
Find it interesting how they pay such respects to their dead. Ones that
Even their
betray them.
betrayer. Yeah, exactly. You haven't got another use of that there, Speak with Dead, do you? Because that would actually be really good on this.
I
I know I'm wearing your
I-
resources thin, but this seems...
important. Yeah, no, I agree. I'll do it. I'll do it. But someone else will have to speak. I won't be speaking.
I mean,
Um,
let's see if we can get this one out of her.
This was the one that
Yeah.
was Matilda, right?
Yes.
All right.
Somebody want to help me?
Let's desecrate a fucking grave.
It's pretty far in there. I'm gonna need a pretty impressive strength check to get it out of there.
I
Hey,
will
guys!
give you.
Whoever's
Hey,
got
guys.
the best strength, take point. And
Yeah,
Oh, here,
I'll
I'll do
let-
it. I'll do it.
I'll let Spazzy.
Alright, guys,
Yes,
welcome
Spazzy,
to
you
my
get
loot
dice.
box opening.
Oh my god.
Welcome to my cultist unboxing. Today we're doing Matilda.
My name is Bob
doing?
Dylan.
Wow.
I'm doing an unboxing.
Let's see what she's got for us, guys.
Don't forget, guys, to leave a like underneath. It'd be super helpful. No, right.
Okay.
Let's do that, and then I'm gonna add
Content
my.
warning be like-
Ooh, yeah, that wasn't
Ooh.
great. Well, I was actually midway saying I'm also going to add my intelligence modifier, makes that a 9 plus my guidance.
Well, do you
makes
want
it-
do you want like advantage? Like one of us can give you like advantage on it.
Oh right,
Yeah,
well
we can help.
true.
Who's proficient in
Right.
athletics?
Oh wait, wait, it's an athletics roll or is it straight strength?
Yeah, it would. Well, actually, good point.
It'd be
If we're doing like a
athletics.
skill
King's
check, it would have to be
athletics,
athletics.
so-
Yeah, athletics.
Edison, are you? proficient
Edison's
in
out
athletics,
here.
Chase?
Yeah, I'm proficient in athletics.
Okay,
so
then
I'd say
you
like
can-
Edison's like subtly
you can
flexing
give
the
it to
coin.
Okay.
Guys,
Help
are,
out.
is someone looking to go that
That's the-
way? He says,
that's the-
flexing with his
Hey.
thumbs up.
That's a 22 with advantage then.
Much better.
All right. Yeah, you two are able to. It's a bit of a strain on your thighs as you both are able to slowly pick up the coffin and pull it out and drape it there.
It's fine. You seen Edison's thighs? They're gorgeous. Sorry.
It's best talk's thighs are fake, so
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah.
His thighs are fake. Mine are cake. Like, damn.
I might just stab you.
Thank you.
I think that'd be perfectly valid. Please do.
I really hope one of the worm speakers takes control of you so I can fight you.
Valid. Valid.
Not just for Arius' pride, but just like
Just
for
because of
what you're
us
doing.
and like
Because
what's
of
going
what-
on.
just because of what you're doing today.
I'm being a whimsical little dude, bro. I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, if you don't mind, I'll ask the questions. Celia.
How does the corpse look like, real quick, King?
So
Yeah,
popping
take
the lid open, there is very tight, pale flesh just like gripping the edges of this bony figure.
Does it still
Guys,
have a mouth?
that's
Yeah,
that's
right.
a legendary.
Shut up.
Shut it.
Got
What?
black eyes.
What was the question?
The corpse still possesses like all of her features, right? Though, like
Yes.
mouth, nose, all that. Okay, perfect. Then I will cast speak on her.
Speak with dead. Okay.
Same thing as before. Yes, speak with dead.
Rather than the corpse itself rising up, a ghostly visage sits up instead, and this actually just looks like a regular human woman, although she is, like the color blue, basically, and transparent. Who dares awaken me from my eternal slumber?
We're sorry to disturb you. We have some questions. First and foremost, worm speakers. We were told that they can have some sort of effect on the marked individuals. What powers do they have exactly over us?
We can enforce basic commands on those that are marked. Force them to bow, surrender, or even throw a punch at people we deem necessary. It causes mental strain on them, and there's a chance they may resist it. However, majority of the time it is quite useful ability.
Why did you betray the other cult members?
She kind of looks down for a second before looking back up at you. The cult used to value the wisdom and strength of dragons, we desiring to create our own dragon armies to protect ourselves. But ever since Severin took over, all it has been about is awakening the dragon goddess, and I'm sure we are just a means to an end for her.
Who else within the cult shares your ideals? Any potential allies we could be much useful?
Severin has slain all the worm speakers that spoke out against him. The ones that stand with him now are loyal to him and his causes. I know not specific individuals that turn against him, for everybody wears their mask, and any messages that flowed in between us were always kept in private.
Maybe we should ask if there's anything more general that can be done against the cult. Anything that we can use to our advantage.
How about the ritual? Know of the dragon masks? What are the other components of the ritual that we're missing?
There needs to be a handful of individuals capable of reciting the incantation. Severin has taken it upon himself to align himself with the Red Wizards of Thay. They will do the chanting for him. In addition, sacrifices will need to be given up in her glorious honor.
Okay.
That's 4.
Yep. Last question. I'll look to everybody else.
There's a part of me wants to ask about the sacrifices, but if I have ideas, now's the time to speak up.
It'd be interesting to see what her downfall was, if you want to ask about that.
Doesn't really matter exactly it came about. At the end of the day, she had different ideals and spoke out against them. It sounds
Publicly?
like that was what
Yeah.
the downfall was. This
Okay.
point, I want to know more about how to stop this ritual more than anything.
Yes.
But like I said, what
I
else
was
has any
about-
ideas?
I was about to suggest maybe they know a way to cancel the ritual.
Yeah, either that or weak spots at the temple maybe.
Or where these other acolytes are held that will speak the tongue.
Right, we haven't been revealed what the temple is, right? We've just been told it's like
We've
the
just been told it
temple.
exists. We
Yeah,
don't
it's
know
just-
where it
yeah.
is.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know the location of the temple ritual will be taking place?
I do not. Only Severin knows. Goodbye. And then she vanishes.
That's right. They said that they had found Severin has recently found the Tiamat temple.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's right.
I was desperately hoping to pull the movie reference to you guys and have one of you
Yeah.
ask one of you a question that
Yeah,
one of the dead people
That's
could
dude. I was
answer
being
for
so
you.
careful
Yeah.
with that. I was being
Yes.
so careful.
I
with
was
that.
dying
was
to do
like-
it. Just be like, so you'd be like, guys, where do you think the temple is? I don't know, and then just like fall over,
Yeah.
Shit, that wasn't.
funny.
Don't answer me, okay? Okay. No, wait. I wanted to do it so bad. You did good though. You did good. So.
Yeah, we were very particular.
You guys are no
Alright.
fun. It's fun when I get to fuck with you. So.
Give me a free spell slot and we can do it.
Oh no, it's only funny when you're not ready for it. So.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, what do you mean? I'm not ready for it. I don't know what
Oh
you're
no,
talking about.
I asked you a question when I
No.
wasn't talking to the dead guy.
Oh no!
no.
How comedically
No.
unfortunate.
Hang on, I gotta roll real quick. Okay, thank you.
No.
Uh-huh.
No.
I had to roll for.
No, you
something.
don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Mm-hmm.
I give you. Can I use my inspiration to give you disadvantage on your rolls?
Roll as
inspiration
d10
to give
subtract
you
from my
disadvantage.
rolls. No, you cannot do that, and the result has already
Oh,
been
boy.
recorded.
Can
Oh.
I use silvery barbs against the DM?
No, because I banned it.
Yeah, I know.
What if we unbanned it just to fuck with you in this one instance?
What
Oh,
if?
can I impact EMP it?
What if, unless you guys keep this game rolling, I roll again, and then we see what happens.
Oh shit! Okay, never mind.
Oh, yeah,
Hey
yeah,
guys,
yeah.
let's rush through this and die shortly.
I don't need you to do that. Let's just keep it going.
Yes.
All right. Well, now
Let's,
that that's done, let's see what this glowy aura blue is about.
All right. I would suggest that you guys put the grave back where it was, obviously.
hmm
And so after we do that,
Spazak just kicks it in, and it falls the wrong way in.
Insane.
Like
Body is
her
crushed.
arm half falls out too.
Oh no. No, it's
Uh,
fine. You guys don't have to roll. You can just pick it up and put it back in. So.
hmm
All right, button time.
Well, our buttons.
This- The last time we pushed a button on this statue, it affected the teleportation circle. Though it didn't look like it, we turned it off. Maybe these statues are connected in that way.
True. True.
I'm not sure pressing the button on this one. Best interest. At least not.
Okay, Edison,
Yes.
push the button.
Well, I mean, all right.
I just said not to push the button.
I think Edison should push the button.
Well, I'll wait for Daniel to suggest when to press the button because I mean I can touch it from here. I don't need to get close to it.
Okay, fine.
Look, we don't know what these buttons do. Kind of making an assumption that it does some the teleportation circle. And we don't know if these statues are connected in any way. I don't want to
True.
leave us without any options should we get our backs in a
Yeah, probably for the best. This place is
Actually-
probably swarming with people too.
Can I approach it and like put my right hand on it and like see if I can try and feel like any magic coming off of it?
Okay. You can certainly try. There we go.
Edison's just gonna go up to it and like put his hand on the statue itself and see if he can like feel any magic coming off it through like his devilish form. I'm gonna roll an Arcana check because I'm gonna assume that's what you'd want.
Yes, Daddy.
And that is that's a 13.
Reaching in, you feel some sort of magic within it. Don't know what it's for. Doesn't feel negative. Feels like just magic, but not sure.
All right, cool. Then I'm going to close my eyes and focus for a second as I use one of my as I use identify.
Okay. It feels like almost like an empowering rune.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is connected to something else that it generates this magic to. And the button itself is like a switch, turning this current of magic on and off.
Okay.
It's not an actual spell, it's like an effect. So
No, of course. Yeah, it's just with identify, like if it's a magic item or magical imbued object, you learn its properties, how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, and stuff like that, how many charges. Yeah, it's just like I'm just trying to figure out like anything I can about it through this.
right. It won't hurt you.
Please don't hurt me. I've been good.
I didn't see anything happen.
Well, based on what I can work out, this is connected to something else, but it's more like a switch of sorts. It's like, no, quite literally, like, no, this button, it's like, no, it's not going to do anything that I can tell connected to anything in here. This is connected to something elsewhere.
I'm just gonna sort of kick poor man's coffin, like just gently, sort of like give it like a nudge, and it's like, yeah, he's still dead. So let's didn't do that. Press it again, like really quick. Just keep pressing it.
He never pressed it
Haven't
the
pressed
first
it
time.
yet.
Nobody pressed the button.
Oh fuck! I thought he pressed the button.
No, he identified
No,
it.
I just put my hand on it and like, you know, like on the statue itself.
It's connected. You're saying it's connected to something deeper inside the hold.
I can't tell if it's deeper or back the way we came, but I can definitely tell it's connected to something else. It's well, I can just assume that whatever this is. From what I can tell, it doesn't have any malicious meaning to it. It's just literally just a magical button that goes to somewhere else.
It's got to be powering something magical, or something magical is powering it.
It's glowing blue, for crying out loud.
This could be used for.
Well,
On second thoughts, maybe turning it off would be a good idea.
well, this is true. The other one was glowing yellow. This one's glowing blue. Let's give it a nudge.
Next one's going to be glowing red. I just know it.
Ah, yeah.
Or green.
Touch.
Hi, where'd you get about the color green?
Yeah, Edison is gonna 5, 10. Edison's gonna like back up like 10 feet and like, you know, just where if like Daniel gives him the signal, he's then just gonna like reach out with the spectral arm and like push the button in.
Okay.
But he's just gonna wait on that. Daniel's go ahead.
Yeah, of course. That's fine.
I'm gonna give a little back. I'm gonna back up a bit.
I love this. We're just all like we've had no issues with the last one, but we're all just still fanning out just in case.
Listen, man, you never know.
You press the
You
button,
don't.
you activate the secret C4 that was hidden inside the statue.
Mm-hmm. Well, there goes my plan of making it blow up when you touched it. All right, something else will happen now.
Make it come alive.
You touch the button, and for some strange reason, you suddenly feel really ill. You've contracted HIV.
All right. Just. Are you gonna do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it.
So Spectral Arm reaches out, pushes the button in and back out. After just a few seconds go by, the blue color fades as you hear, "Whoom," and it turns off, or you know, the color, it loses the color anyway.
Okay.
Well,
Hopefully that's not gonna bite us in the ass later.
hopefully.
Beep 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 beep.
Onwards and upwards, or downwards, whatever.
Sure enough.
We'll go wherever and onwards.
So to the left, to the right.
To the
Yep.
left.
Okay, to the left.
To the left, to
Alright.
the left.
So
Daniel, Sophia ate me again.
Sorry.
Sophia!
Nom, nom, nom,
Sophia.
Sophia.
this isn't
insane.
Fucking-
siege sketchy.
Hell yeah.
Fucking,
Why did I
fucking
think
Rainbow
that?
Six.
Nom, nom,
All
nom,
right.
nom, nom.
A flowing river of gold continues to slowly move about 15 feet down in this chamber. A shabby wooden bridge allows for access to the other side. On the northern side is a statue of a warrior with a dragon-like helmet that has a reddish glow to it.
Yeah.
I mean, he
This is
just,
scripted, no
I mean,
shot.
no, he flat called it. Like I have it written here. So yeah.
That's so funny.
Whoa, you could see the future.
Yeah, like identify not only allows me to like see magical properties, but also just see what's around the corner as well. It's pretty cool.
I can see the future. Vegeta and Bulma have a kid. The real Boo is a child.
So I can see a pathway here and here, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Is this a pathway, or is this like just where the square ends up?
Oh, that's just where the square ends up. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Take the bridge. Take the bridge one at a time. Because
Is it?
yeah, just take the bridge one at a time. Don't overload it.
I'll walk across it.
It's very rickety.
can-
Like it creaks under your footsteps, and you just have the faintest feeling like something's gonna snap, but you do make it across safely.
Quick
I,
question. Oh, sorry, you first.
No, I was Zelia would just go. We can also just use my broom to fly across. I can command it from afar.
All right, let's do that.
Sounds good, but I don't think the broom can hold me. Let me just I
It
do
can.
like do like the little peace sign, and I use Misty Step to the other side.
Okay.
he does the fucking
Okay.
yes, I love that.
That works.
Nubenium!
question,
And he
King.
vanishes over on the other side.
How do you memorize all of the Baldur's Gate ones? It's actually concerning.
I played the game for. I actually only have like 100 hours in it, but I don't have them all memorized. You guys just happen to use the ones that people use in the game a lot.
Ignis-
So.
Yeah, true.
Let me think.
Uh,
Ignis, Tormentu, Flagra, Eubenium. I think those are like the only 4 I actually know. So.
Yeah.
I have a very important question.
Oh, and Aduve. There we go. Yes, question?
The way that the River of Gold is running.
Yes. Which direction do you mean?
Not only which direction, but like I'm going to assume it's running at least fairly smooth.
Yeah, it's not getting caught or anything. It's almost like it's floating in something. It looks like it's also going this way. So.
Fuck it, time to fuck around and find out. I am going to take my bag of
no.
holding off my waist,
This is gonna
bro.
get so bad.
Wait, that's actually smart though.
and I'm going to like open it up slightly and hold it as if it's like a fishing net to try and catch as much gold as I can.
Holy shit.
Don't be
Okay.
greedy.
So,
No,
Don't be greedy.
I fully support this.
holding and dragging it
I-
along the top of the flowing river, you note that almost all of the gold is almost as if it is like fused together in one entity. There is some kind of
Interesting.
magical vortex keeping it together. I will say about 12 gold coins do pop off and fall into your bag. So about
12 gold, that's a win.
But the rest, it's like, you know, this won't be a Scrooge McDuck thing if you were to jump into it, if you catch my drift.
Interesting.
So I can reasonably walk across it, is what you're saying.
It is 15 feet down, though, so he's like holding his, he has to use like his spectral arm to hold the bag down.
Oh, right.
Okay,
got you.
cool. I
Right.
mean, 12 gold is still a win. I can't wait to come pinch the rest of it from the fucking dragons. I've got a debt to pay, bro. Like the magic man, he told me 1,000 gold, and either that or do a mission for him, and I kind of want to pay him back.
He just walks across.
I didn't. I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna shit myself if he asks for a deck save.
I will
The
say,
bridge has
after
a
he walks
constitution
off,
save.
one of the wooden planks snaps and falls on top of the gold, but the bridge is still standing. Yeah.
Upon seeing that, Edison's gonna look over at Zelia. I'm not walking across that.
Yeah, we've done this before. Get on. And then she gets the broom.
He just hops on with her.
And we'll fly
Alright, fine.
across. Yippee.
Okay.
Yippee!
Where the heck did you go?
Well, when we
Cross.
was right.
Yeah.
I don't even see you. Your thing
Yeah.
vanished. Oh, there you
Hi.
go. Your thing vanished. Okay. that
Oh,
was
sorry.
weird.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, okay, you guys are on the other side. Good job.
Yippee.
Alright,
I still
so
hate the
for
fact
third
that-
time now.
I hate the fact that, like, you know, King kind of, like, knew that I was going to do something like that, and there was stuff ahead of time to prevent me from just, like, catching, like, 100+ gold,
Hey,
like...
Kieran.
Guys,
Yeah.
you're greedy adventurers, and you're in a cave where there is a flowing river of gold coins. Of course, you would try to grab as much as you could.
But what I'm
You
saying
said
is,
it's,
I'm...
We're
it's
not-
filled with magic, right? Like, it's
Yeah.
held together with magic, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I
We're-
have the
we're
spell
not-
magic ready.
Oh.
Go for it.
Oh.
Should we go for it?
Cheat the
Please.
system. Cheat the system.
It won't be my last third level spell slot, though. So.
Ooh.
Worth.
Worth.
But would it be?
Yeah, it would be. We could, depending on how much gold we get in one go, it could that could be worth.
It could be worth.
If it works, there's of course a
Well,
DC
yeah, of course, if
with
it
it,
works.
which is a 10 plus for spells level.
The DM
So-
is quiet right now. They're either panicking or smiling very smugly.
I'm,
Yeah, no, I'm
Stumbled
dreading
about
that as well.
panicking.
yeah, I would tell that after seeing Edison doing that, Zelia would go, I can since this seems to be held together by magic, I can use one of my spells to get rid of the magic.
Ah,
All I'm going
just
to say is,
think. Never another message. Never another letter from the IRS. Oh, this
That doesn't exist in this world.
Hold Ashtok, wouldn't that basically mean that the IRS would send more letters because you're earning more money?
He's right.
Fuck.
They don't know that.
It's fine. It's cash, not through the system. So.
Yeah,
They won't know.
exactly.
It's also charity, so it's tax deductible.
So are you doing it?
Should we attempt? It's gonna be my power's gonna be drained quite a lot if we do this. But if you guys want to, I can be of your assistance.
If we can and it works, I can assure you it'll be worth it because you will have a mountain of scrolls to go through later.
I'll give you
Alright.
more alcohol.
All right, King.
Yes.
I'm going to use my inspiration for this.
Okay.
Oh, can what?
Can you do that?
I should because it's so the spell magic
It is a D10 to any roll you make.
Oh.
That's
Yes,
what inspiration
so-
is. So.
Just FYI, King, this is for you. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on B target ends immediately without a check. For each spell of 4th level or higher on B target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. So, I'm rolling. I've got a 12 on my first one. 12 plus my +6. That's 18 already. And then the +10, which is 1d10. is it right?
And just in
1d10
case,
for
I'm going
inspiration.
I'm gonna give you Flash of Genius. On
That's
top
a
of
10
that.
on VD10.
my
We're on a
God.
28 right now, and with Flash of Genius, we're at a 30. What is that? 33.
It's at 5,
33.
so yeah.
33.
Yeah, 33 total.
Fucking A.
So. Okay. Interesting. So casting it out. So you're just casting it at the River of Gold.
Yes, at the River of Gold, the magical effect that is holding it together.
Upon doing so, you see an aura around the entire river appear. It is a faint light blue aura. And where you casted it, we'll just say here roughly, the aura breaks apart, almost like it burns away in an area. And for a
Yes.
short while, you see gold that falls through, this like 4x square here.
Mhm.
It begins to shift around a lot more. Like everywhere else, it just moves very slowly. No coin shifts. There, you hear the chinkling, the crinkling, and the ding 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 of the coins as they slide by. The aura is still in place, although there it seems to be broken, although it is slowly trying to form itself back.
All right,
Quick.
hop.
So hurry
Quick,
up.
gotta use the
go.
spectral. Gotta use the spectral limb, and I'm gonna game show the fuck out of this shit. You know, like those cash grabbing machines in arcades and shit. I'm gonna do that, but like
I'm gonna
with my
help
bag
him.
of
I'm
holding.
gonna help him with Mage Hand.
Yeah,
Anything
I'm
he
gonna
doesn't
help.
get, I'm gonna grab with Mage Hand.
So you're
Yeah,
gonna,
with
you're gonna
Mage Hand and
hold
my
the,
own
the
hands as
bag of
well.
holding open, or you're gonna reach in with your with your arms, is what you're
I'm gonna
saying.
reach in with the spectral arm.
Could I
not the bag of
technically
holding?
help?
Not the bag of holding, just the spectrum.
No,
That's
just
just-
okay. Kieran,
Are you sure?
hold the bag
Yes.
of holding like up to the river and like have it dip into it, essentially.
Yeah, that's
then
what
when we-
that was what I was thinking.
Okay. Okay, it didn't sound like that. The way
Okay,
you said
gotcha.
it,
My
it
bad.
sounded weird.
Yeah, no, my bad. That's what I was going for, and like having like because you mentioned about using like Mage Hand, I was thinking like maybe like anything that like went around the sides, you'd like scoop in as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
I'll use my mage hand as well to grab whatever gold is caught.
Okay.
This is incredible.
So here's what I'm
So
gonna
proud
do.
of us.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll. We're gonna make it random. Okay. I'm gonna roll a d20, and whatever that is, that's how many d100s I roll. Okay.
Oh fuck.
Okay,
Okay.
Please
okay.
roll 20.
Let's fucking go, baby.
Imagine.
Come on, come on.
come on.
Can I give my DM Flash of Genius now?
I'm giving my DM guidance as well, just in case.
All right. So the result is a 12.
Okay.
Okay, so that's still a lot.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll.
12
I gotta do
D100?
this 3 times basically, but I'm gonna roll 12 d100. All right.
Let's fucking go.
Okay.
dude. This is gonna be sick.
I'm rolling pretty high.
Oh,
So let's count it off. So that's
stupid.
That's hang on, let me double check. Yeah, that's 100,
no.
200, 290. That's all right. So that's 380 so far on the first roll
Okay.
there.
Okay, so
Uh,
3 more.
No, that's 5 rolls
2
right
more.
there out of 12. So yeah. Okay, so 380. Here we go. That's 480. That's 500. Hang on, bear with me here just for a second. 590, 640, That is 720 right now. So that's 10 dice.
that.
So I got 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
So we're at 720. And hang on. That and that. All right, that's 860 gold.
You lag.
Yeah.
You lag.
Oh. Drum roll. That is 860 gold you're able to pull out.
Wow!
Okay.
Let's fucking go.
So
dude.
as you stick the bag in and the coins start to fill it, and then just before the aura closes around your spectral arms, you pull the bag out, and then the aura seals and it fades back so you can't see it anymore.
Oh, that's
Ah.
so awesome.
That's so cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for that.
That was total
But-
improvisation there, and that's why I made it random because I thought it'd be most fair that way. So
I want to
genuinely
see,
love
we'll
that.
save it to the end of the session, but I really want to know what your thought process was during that
Okay.
entire thing
Yeah.
and what the roll targets were.
if you want the curtain pulled back, you're more than welcome to. So.
That is 172 gold each, by the way.
God,
172.
motherfucking Damn. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
my
go.
fucking damn.
So I will note Zalia's eyes. You can tell the light in them is a little lower because her magical power has been
Oh, of course.
used so much. But I hope that level spell was worth over 800 gold, Zalia. So
I think
Oh,
so.
I get it back tomorrow morning.
Think so.
Honestly,
tomorrow morning.
honestly, speaking to poor man, fuck that, not worth.
Mountain of gold worth.
Sildon's net worth just doubled.
Mine like quadrupled, I think, or tripled at least.
That's
I
crazy.
already had like 220 gold, so
That's
Hey, as long as we
insane.
don't die in this dungeon now.
Yeah, we're fine.
That can't happen, right, guys?
Right?
Right, guys?
I don't
like
like that. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. You're forbidden.
Sheldon's net worth just doubled now. All right, so you guys got some money,
Yes,
Huge.
sir.
Just a bit.
and
Just a bit.
That's amazing.
I gotta. Let me
But I
make-
would like to
make a
say,
note here
if we do
about
die,
how
we do
I-
have a scroll of resurrection.
You do.
Don't say that because he's gonna make us use it then.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I need.
No.
Hang on.
What save is it?
Oh,
It's not what save it is.
Oh,
It's who's gonna need to make it.
Oh no!
So I need all of you to make a Constitution saving throw right now.
Wait, I didn't see that. You guys saw something there I didn't.
Yeah, King was drawing a column.
It's fine. You don't need to see anything.
That was a 27.
16.
I'll use this one.
Constitution save
Oh,
already.
fuck. That is a 9.
All right, that's a 19.
Dirty 20 from me.
Okay. Okay. So anything above, so anything that's 18 and above succeeds.
That's
Okay.
Thank God.
I
So-
failed.
So Zalia failed, and
Sheldon.
Sheldon failed. Okay. So
That's cursed money.
no, it came from behind you. So you all, well, let's just do the damage as the. So from behind you all, the shearing force of cold and icy shards fires out, and it blasts all of you from behind. So that is gonna be, where did I just
Back
put
shots?
this?
Okay.
Oh, Kieran.
All right, so
Sorry.
Guys,
that is 8d8.
88?
88?
It's a cone of cold spell.
Okay.
That checks out.
So that is. Hang on, that's. 10. I rolled like
End of the
shit.
spell.
20 plus that.
Also, guys, maybe not a good idea to tell our allies that we did this either, just because they still, well,
Okay, hang
they're
on.
still
That's
closer, right?
That's fine.
okay. So that's gonna be all right. So to everyone who succeeded, so the 3 of you, that is gonna be 16 points of cold damage. For the 2 of you that failed, that is 32 points of cold damage.
That's
As the cone of
better than
cold spell
expected.
fires out behind you guys because your little tampering with the barrier got noticed by some of the guards.
That makes sense. Yeah.
That would make a lot of sense, yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So,
We didn't-
I was already thinking that would happen.
So, real quick here, we're gonna add them to it. Let's call them goons. Make it
Goons!
easier right now.
Goons.
And-
Gooning.
Oh!
Oh.
Yeah, they're rolling like crap.
Oh.
Still better than your two shitty rolls. So, yeah. So as you look, after you all get blasted, the ice shirt's cutting in your backs, your skin freezing from the cold. You turn around and you see the cold fading from the hand of the one guard as he puts his hand down. I knew they were coming here. I could see the gold getting tampered with. We must eliminate them and report to Verum immediately. So, they attack. That was their little surprise on you guys. Top of the turn order, Zalia, you are up.
Cool. Which one of you do I know? Which one of you two used the spell?
You can see this guy up close, him putting his hand down. So he was the one who fired it out.
Okay. Then I will. They both look basically the same, right? Like they look like the same.
Pretty much. It is. You were unable to tell if they were both spellcasters or not.
Okay. Well then, for security reasons, this guy over here needs to make a wisdom saving throw. As I hold my arm out to him and grasp it together in an attempt to cast Hold Person onto him.
Okay, wisdom saving. That is
Yes.
an 8.
8? No, that fails. He is paralyzed for the next minute.
Gosh.
He can make another wisdom saving throw at the end of his turn, I think.
He's
Yes, at the end of his
par-
turn, he can make another. Yes.
Yeah, okay,
Cool,
he's paralyzed, and his body tenses up. So.
Yes. And then. You know what? Why not? The other guy makes a strength saving throw.
Is this a bonus action?
As yes, my bonus action telekinetic shove, as I will try and pull him 5 feet closer towards us.
Okay, strength check. Let's see here. That's a 19.
19? Yeah, that makes it. So
Okay.
he's
So he feels the pull around him, and he shrugs that off. Okay.
Alright, cool.
yes, and then I'll just move over here.
Okay.
And that's everything.
Edison, you're up.
Oh, good golly. So, Edison, gonna draw a sword quickly. Gonna 5, 10, 15, 20. Run up on this fella.
Okay.
Because fuck him,
Mm-hmm.
in particular.
He is paralyzed. Yep.
And that is that's a 7 to hit on the first one. Yikes.
That's a miss. Even.
You have an
Yeah.
You have advantage. Don't forget on your attack rolls.
Do I?
Yes,
Yeah.
you have advantage because he's
He's paralyzed.
paralyzed.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Actually-
goody.
Any attack that oh no, you have to hit first. Yeah, hit baby, please hit him.
Yeah, I gotta wait to hit him before I like cancel the crit.
Yeah.
Second one is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Automatic crit. Automatic crit. Automatic
So
crit.
he's gonna take 8 plus 4. So that's 12 damage on the first swing.
All right.
Second swing, that's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
So he's gonna take 8 plus. Ooh, max. Well, no, 8 plus 8. Not max damage,
So another
unfortunately.
16.
Uh,
Okay.
And then, just because I got to find out, I'm gonna use my bonus action to right hook him with a spectral arm.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Just because, fuck this guy in particular, that is a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. And let me just check the. That is a 1d8 before stamina roll. 1d8 plus. Okay, so that's 3 bludgeoning damage plus 8.
Damn. Okay. Alrighty. So you run up, you start carving through his chest, searing through his armor.
Love
and then
that.
you just uppercut him. Oh, while he
Love
can't
that for
move.
him.
That's your turn then?
That's my turn.
Sheldon, you are up.
Okay.
Just fucking jump this
So
poor cultist.
I cast Conjure Woodland Beings,
Oh, they're good.
News.
and with that,
And we're going to the free assets.
So what I cast is I casted some creature with the challenge rating of a half, which allows me to get 4 fake creatures, and I'm casting to summon satyrs.
Okay, let's see if that's an option that I have here.
Since I can summon 4 of them.
Damn. Okay. Satyr. How about a goat?
You can
right?
also
A goat's an option for me here on these free assets. Fuck! I need you guys to tell me this stuff beforehand. Because I don't have a good visual.
We didn't know
visual
we'd level up.
I know, but I don't have good visual representation for you, so...
That's okay. Make another bench. Make everything a bench that we summon.
Well, that's lame, alright? Alright, here, we'll use werewolves for right now, because that's as close as I can get. So, we'll make them a bit bigger. And, well, tell me where you want them specifically.
I want one here and here, and then basically one here and here.
Oh, just all right. Okay. Okay. There you go. There's your satyrs. That's the best I can do right now.
Okay,
They're fake creatures. It's close enough, so.
And then we should still do the initiative for them.
As a group, yeah.
The summoned creatures are friendly to you, and your companions roll initiative for these summoned creatures as a group. So let me just do that real quick. Where did I? There it is. Okay, and the modifier on top of that, they rolled an 18. What would the modifier be? What is added
So
on
you just
top?
have a +3 on dex, so it's a +3.
Okay, so that's a 21.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
That's insane.
Alright, let me, I'm spelling that wrong. There we go. 21. Okay. So they'll go right there. Okay.
Okay, so that's my action. Let me just quickly check. And as a bonus action, I'll prepare a shillelagh on my quarterstaff.
Okay. It's the
Just
goon's turn.
FYI, Reno, you have to give them a command, otherwise they'll just defend themselves from hostile creatures, but otherwise take no actions. It's a free, it's no action required, but you know.
Oh, I assumed that I would do that on their turn.
You know, it's for your character, at least it seems from the spell.
Okay.
Okay. So that guy's paralyzed. So I don't think he can do anything until he makes the save.
Nope.
So,
Yes, he has to roll again after the turn is over.
okay, well, we'll just do his turn. So that's a wisdom save. That's a 15.
15 fails.
All right, so he is still paralyzed. The other guy's turn. He is now horrifically overwhelmed, so he's gonna call out, "Hey, guys, I'm gonna need some help over here. We have intruders!" And then he's gonna rush in and just attack one of your satyrs here, your hairy satyr. So let's see if we can make that work. So do they have? I assume they have an armor class and everything. So
14.
13. Okay, so on the first strike, that's
14,
a 20.
yeah.
That's a 22.
That hits.
On the second strike, that's a 15.
Okay, that also hits.
Okay, so we be rolling here. Here we go. Okay, cool. That is 4 slashing damage on the first attack.
Incredible.
They have
And-
31 HP, holy shit.
Okay, and that's 11 on the second.
Okay,
So he,
that's 15 of total.
All right. And this creature just kind of tanks it on his arms. What in God's name is this? That's all they can do right now. Arius, you're all the way back there, so.
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna move forward a space, and then I'm going to use my one free instance of Misty Step to teleport 30 feet, more like 25 feet,
Okay.
right behind this fella here.
Okay. How did you? All right. First, you gotta say it. Lubenium. And then you can teleport over there. There we go.
Ah, gotcha.
Gotta get it.
And then I'm gonna take one mighty swing at him. Well, actually,
Okay.
well, that's because that's a bonus. That's a bonus action to use Misty Step. So
Yes.
a swing. Oh shit.
A swing.
Oh, that was almost a crit.
Oh man.
But yeah, it's a 19 plus 7.
It hits. You don't have to.
So
say
yeah,
it.
it'll hit. I'm pretty sure it'll hit. And just to say, fuck this guy. We'll say I'm using it. We'll say I'm
Using what?
using a D10 instead of a D8. I'm two-handing.
Okay, fancy pants.
At least
sure.
on this. At least on this particular turn. So that's boom, boom, boom. All right, that's 8 slashing. Or no, sorry. No, that's right. 8 slashing damage with the first hit.
Okay.
I'll roll again to attack twice. Probably don't need it, but since I have advantage, I'm gonna do it anyways. In case. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, it was 18 plus 7. I'm not sure what that is off the
It
top of my head. I
hits.
don't feel like counting.
25.
25.
24.
I'm not that fast with math.
No, he isn't.
I failed math.
Damn, that's crazy. 5 slashing damage on the second attack.
Okay. You slice right through his back, just straight down. Shaw! Anything else? Or that's pretty much all you got.
No, that'll be my turn.
Spaztak, what are you doing?
Right. Bear with me. I'm a little confused. I'm looking at the snare spell. Now, you know the way if you go to spells right now and go to any of them, it says the time is 1 action or 1 bonus action or whatever it might be.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is
Right.
yours now?
For snare, it is 1 minute. It does
Then
not
you need a minute.
specify.
You need a minute to cast it.
Yeah, if you start casting it now,
Oh.
it'll be done in 10 turns.
Right, that's fine. That's not happening. So anything against this guy is an automatic crit, right?
Within
Nope.
5 feet.
Melee
Within 5
attack.
feet, yeah.
Oh, within 5 feet, right? That's fine. And we're not doing, because I believe we asked about this before. We're not doing like people in the way give cover or anything.
Unless you roll a nat 1, I think we said it some time ago, but
Yeah, right.
otherwise, no.
Okay, well that's fine. This isn't an attack roll anyway. For my bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and cast Magic Stone,
Okay.
and I'm gonna fling it at the guy that Arius is fighting.
Okay.
Or well, here, hang on. How is the other guy looking? Is he nearly dead, or is he
Paralyzed guy is pretty beat up. He's like bleeding out the mouth and everything.
That's fine. It doesn't really make sense to go for him. I'll go for the guy Arius is fighting then.
Okay.
So that is he has to roll dexterity.
I can do that.
Because sorry, I should specify I'm casting catapult.
That's 12.
Okay, he failed that.
Okay.
So that is 3d8 is 8 damage, and then he also gets hit with the magic stone. So the magic stone is 1d4 plus 1, which is 2, so that's 10 damage he takes.
Okay. So you fling that stone out, hits him right in the back of the head because he's turning to face Arius. Ah! Now he's looking pretty bad too. Okay, that's your turn then.
Yes, sir.
Top the turn order, Zalia, you're up.
Okay. Can I see the bad guy from where I am? Yeah, right. Like through.
Yeah,
it or
you could
whatever.
see him through
Yeah.
all that mess.
Okay. Yeah, then I will raise my arm, point at the guy next to Arius. My eyes shortly turn green as I cast Toll of the Dead on him, where he has to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's a 1.
Okay, yeah, he fails. That's 2d12 because he's already damaged. So he takes 13 damage.
His heart stops,
Insane.
flops over.
Bro, just name in the death note.
And that's everything.
That's your turn. Okie dokie. It is the satyr's turn.
The effect that's on this one, would that trigger a attack of opportunity if I were to move around him?
No, he's paralyzed, he can't do
yeah.
shit.
Okay. So this one is gonna move. I can't move them.
You can't. Yeah. Oh,
that's
yeah. Let me give you. That's what I should have done. Let me give you control over them.
Plus, if you're only like rotating around them, that won't trigger an attack of opportunity either. You need to move out of their range if you've actually engaged in combat with them.
Yeah, I was gonna move a bit further.
There.
Okay.
You
I'm gonna
control
move
them now.
the front one over there,
Okay.
Okay.
basically cleaning the area a bit.
Hold
this
the
one is-
line.
Gonna move over there.
Wall of Satyrs.
This one is gonna make sure that there is still some room to move around, while this one is gonna move over here, and is gonna use his short sword for an attack.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
That just hits.
Automatic
no.
crit, baby.
Or that hits.
No.
Oh, that hits no matter what. Yeah, you're fine. Might be that guy a different armor class, but
That is 5 damage.
that's exactly what you needed.
Does he just slice his head off?
Yep, just flops over.
5 plus fucking 8 or some shit. Roby slashing heads.
All right. That's all he's gonna do, I assume.
Yep.
Edison, it's your turn.
All right, fantastic. And because of these fellas up here doing some chicanery, but I'm unable to see them. But like based on the fact that this fella was out here fucking calling
You
for help,
saw
I can
him call
assume-
back for help. Yeah.
Yeah, I can assume that they're within like walking distance. I'm gonna step over his buddy's body. Like, oh my god, sorry, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. I'm gonna stand here. I'm gonna use my bonus action to switch to my revolver.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kind of like hold I'm gonna hold my action, like hold the angle of source and just wait until like someone comes along to then fire at them.
Okay. Sheldon, your turn.
Suddenly from your left.
Yeah, that's why I'm holding this whole fucking angle because like
From
no,
up behind you.
from inside the wall itself.
Someone used Stoneman thingy to be the wall.
Oh fuck!
That'd be pretty cool.
It would
That
be.
would be.
Sheldon, what
I'm
are you doing?
gonna move over here, and I am just gonna say, "Good job, guys," in Elvish.
Oh, nei, they
I don't know what he said, but it didn't sound right.
I like how King starts speaking Simlish whenever he does other languages.
Wafa goo.
No, I hate it when
Hey,
Kieran does
I'm
it.
trying to keep you all, in the
You're doing
zone.
great.
So I'm
You're
trying.
doing great, sweetie.
I love you.
Thanks, ma'am. All right. So
And
that's
I'm
your
just
turn.
gonna enter in here.
Okay. All right. If that's your turn, then the goons are gonna make their move. So this guy's gonna come around
He's
the
gonna
corner.
I'm gonna cam.
Whoa.
Okay,
What?
went 5, 10.
Hey, yo. Is
15,
he running on the walls? What's he doing?
20.
Yo,
not-
that's fucking sick as shit, bro.
Damn, that's crazy.
Bro is
Within
wall running
range.
right now. That's insane.
Titanfall.
Where's his mech suit?
Yeah, Titanfall, motherfucker.
Titanfall moment.
So what are you doing, Kieran?
Well, I'm gonna take both my shots at him.
Yep.
Because funny moment. He's coming to my range. Deserves to fall. That's a 24 to hit on the first shot.
Oh, that hits.
I'm just gonna do both shots and like see what hits first. And the other one is that's a 16.
16 just hits. So.
Oh, okay. So he's going to take 21 plus 16 damage. So that's 37.
31. So he runs around the corner and he starts running across the bridge and he sees you. Halt! You fire once and you blow a hole through his thigh. Oh! Oh! And he kneels there, holding himself. What is that infernal contraption? And before he even gets his sentence out, you fire and just blow his eye out.
Oh! Oh!
And he falls off the bridge and like tumbles down into the like pit.
The loot! No!
That is wild.
Edison doesn't fuck around, it seems. Well, he does when he finds a pile of skeletons and skulls, and then he goes, "Oh."
So this guy runs around the corner. Dear gods, You bastards will pay for your intrusion. And he is going to do his little trick. Let's
Ooh.
see. Can he
You know that's
get...
incredible. I love that GIF.
Hang on. I want to see...
Jiff?
Bros, this GIF.
Kill him.
Let's see.
Execute.
He can see...
I actually did that on purpose because I
There.
figured somebody would say something.
Okay, you can see there. So
We
I
lost
need...
all of our respect.
Oh.
Hang on. We got stuff going on here. Okay, circle. So we can go here. I don't have the thing selected. We'll go there.
Arden?
Okay.
Arden?
Excuse me.
So, oh, my music stopped. So yeah, everyone in this circle. So all 4 satyrs and the 3 of you all need to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
do
fine.
that,
That's
yeah.
fine.
Hey, if you level up, so do the baddies. So.
True. Oh, baddies
Okay.
mentioned. Rub
So-
hands together. That's a 17.
17. Okay.
Mine
That's
is
a
a
19.
16.
16.
Yeah.
And for the satyrs,
I think.
it's also 16.
Okay. Daniel, Arius.
I got a 19.
19. Okay. So everything above, it's the same as before. Everything above 18 succeeds. So the only one who succeeds is Arius.
Yes.
Yeah, you had to get 18 or higher.
Don't know
So-
why I did that. I'm sorry.
So,
It's fine.
this guy brings his hands together, and from them the fire forms. Ave do! And the fireball hits right there, explodes, and the flames engulf the tunnel system. The 2 of you in the back see the flames shoot out from the other end there. So, let's start rolling them d6s.
That's not too bad.
And I also have to roll a for a concentration.
Yes, I will tell you what that number is because it's probably going to be different than just 10. Okay. Here we go. So that is...
He went fireball.
Look, my fireballs are small and concentrated. His one hurts a lot of people. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yes.
upcast my bullets and do a headshot
Okay.
instead.
So,
Is
yes.
quick question. Is fireball it counts as a spell even when it hits, right? Or how does that work? Just asking real quick because we satyrs have magic resistance. So they have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
Oh, well then there you go. So they can roll advantage.
Go ahead, Reno. Roll your satyrs thing again and hope for a higher number.
It's 14 now, so
Oh,
16
unlucky.
sticks.
They still fail.
Ouch.
Okay, so, Arius, since you're the only one who succeeded, you take 13 fire damage. Everybody else takes 26 fire damage.
Owie wowie.
Okay.
I got a boo boo.
And I believe one of these. I believe this one dies because he already took damage. So.
Yeah, he was 16 HP.
So
left,
he
if
just
I
gets
recall.
incinerated.
And about that, what modifier do I use for the concentration again?
So well, it's a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration. You have to beat a 13 because it's half of the damage you take if it exceeds 10.
I hit a 12.
Oh! And they vanish.
Damn.
Unlucky.
We'll be back.
Their cousin just burned to death. We'll be back.
Because they were like, fuck this.
They just
Alright.
peace out as well.
Arius, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 50, 30. I'm gonna use another instance of Misty Step to get right there.
Oh, hot.
Omae wa mo shinderu.
Nani?
So at the angle that I'm currently at, King, would I be able to like make a shove action to see if I can like push him off the edge, like into the cavern below?
That's kind of hard because
Or
if
is
you
it like
shove
a-
him, you're gonna shove him this way, and he's
Yeah,
like
that
not
makes
on the
sense.
bridge yet. So.
Okay, cool. Then in that case, something's just fucking.
Arius.
I'm having a problem here.
Stop shoving me,
that-
Steparius.
Oh,
Huh?
stop it.
What is going on?
Oh.
Arius, I'm stuck in the
Alright.
tavern trough, Arius. Please help me.
All right. Let's do this. Thinking. So I have a question, King. I don't know if you know this.
Oh, boy. I'm already
with the two-weapon fighting feature, do I have to make both of my normal attacks, like my action attacks, with the same weapon, or can I split those up into 2 different weapons?
Ooh. So I believe, because two-weapon fighting is a bonus action, correct?
Yeah, there's a
Totally, yeah.
two-weapon fighting. There's a two-weapon fighting feat that I have,
What is the feat? say?
which when you engage in two-weapon fighting, oh, okay. All that is. Wait, hold on. No, that's just the fighting style. Never mind.
Okay.
When you engage in two-weapon fighting, about your ability.
So-
okay, never mind.
Like I said, because you're at, remember, your turn is 6 seconds. So the
Yeah.
action is just the attacks for that, and then two-weapon fighting is the bonus action, a separate thing. So I believe the weapon you choose for your action attacks has to be the same one. So if you attack twice, you got to use one weapon, and then if you use two-weapon fighting, of course, then you have to use a second weapon.
Yep, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Then in that case, I'll just keep hitting him with the sword.
Okay, then
Sword.
This will be my last thing that I get to do, by the way, because I have to go.
I kind of figured.
Don't worry, big man. I'll protect you.
I'm sorry.
Roll a crit.
Actually, that one's not gonna, because that was like a 4+7. That's definitely not gonna.
That's a
hit.
miss. Yeah, he'll parry that when you swing out.
Try again. Woo!
Crit.
Cool. Dirty 20.
That hits.
I wish it was a crit. Trust me.
That'd been a cool way to go out on.
But then I agree with that. Except I'm not that cool. Alright. 11 slashing damage to that poor fellow right there.
All right, so you teleport in front and you nun Shindaio him, and you swing your blade out and you cut right through the side of his cheek.
Yeah, give him a little, give him the same scar I got. Perfect.
Pretty much, yeah. He's holding his face now. All right, guys, I gotta go, and then he vanishes.
And then he's just. Fix the world. My final message. Goodbye.
Save the world. Goodbye.
All right, I know you gotta go. Thanks for playing, Joy.
See you,
See
everybody.
Love you, big
you
man.
Bye.
Peace today.
All right, and then he falls into the pit. I'm just kidding. Okay.
He fucking dies.
Well, that's his full turn anyway, because he moved and did his bonus action. So Spaztak, you're up. You're all the way over there.
Yeah, I am all the way over here. Yeah, I'm just gonna move whatever movement I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I can get to there.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's literally all that I can do. So well, hang on. No, I tell a lie. I'm gonna use my bonus action to use defensive field, which just gives me 7 HP.
Okay.
it.
All right. Zalia, you're up.
Oh, hang on. I can dash.
Oh.
Hang on.
Can.
I'm gonna
I
dash.
was waiting for you to figure that one out, but
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can go here now.
nice. So that is your action and bonus action, though. All right, Zalia, it is your turn.
All right, I'm dashing, believe it or not. I'll go 10 feet over here, and then can I make it like up there, 30 feet? Yes, that's 40 in total.
Yep.
Oopsie. Oop.
But now
The
sh-
guy.
Now Fat Ass is blocking the bridge for the record, so.
Yes.
Yes. Hold on, let me just quickly check the range on this. Fuck. Why are you blocking the bridge, you asshole?
Because my booty stank.
is there any shot I can get like past fucking?
You want to
No,
climb?
I can't get past him, right? I would like to go like either climb over him or go around him so I can move 15 more feet.
I would argue because he's blocking the way, you'd have to use a bonus action to like acrobatics your way around him.
Ah, no, that would then ruin my plan. How long until? Dude, actually, awful positioning.
I know. I
Shit.
thought initially of going here, ending my turn, and then I thought, well,
I just want to be
Nah.
inconvenienced, so I'll step on the bridge
Yeah.
itself.
yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
Okay, I
happens.
don't think I have any. I'm not gonna
Didn't
waste
think
a
about it.
spell slot. Quick question, actually, before I this guy. If I were to stand over here and use my telekinetic action on him and to pull him like over here, would that send him down the cliff?
There's a chance of it, yeah.
Okay. You know what? No, I can't even do that because this is also a bonus action. Okay, well then, I'll move one step to this. I'll move over here just in case, so 10 feet back. And then I'm just gonna end my turn there.
Okay. Edison.
All right. So during my turn, Edison, I'm gonna run up to Spastok and I'm going to jump and climb as much as I need to get on top of him. So I'm like actually like standing and like either foot on one of his shoulder, like each of his shoulders.
Oh, you're gonna get on top of him.
Yep.
Okay.
An
So
athletics check.
yeah. Give me athletics or acrobatics, and I kind of want that to be a bonus action because of the context. So
Yeah, no,
you're-
don't worry
'cause
about
you're
it.
climbing over him, so you're kind
Yeah,
of
no, of course, I
influencing
fuck
him?
with that
Yeah.
completely.
Okay.
It's a 16.
That's good for me. So, okay, you climb on top, and you are now, like, kneeling on his shoulders. Because if you stand on him, it's going to be a little too high in this area. But
Yeah, no, of course. I'm just gonna put him there, just in like that's whatever. I'm gonna put him.
Ah, he
kind
ate
of
him!
out. Ah! 5,
Here.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yep. So I'm just gonna say like I'm just on his fucking square. Like
Okay.
anyway, I'll put him in the wall actually, just in like we know like where I am. But like,
yeah, you're just
in terms
on
context
top
things.
of him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And because he's just within range, that fella, and I'm assuming I can see him.
Yeah, you can see him from there.
Cool. I'm gonna fire both shots at him because he's just within range, so I don't get disadvantage.
Okie dokie.
That is a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Fantastic. And the second one is a 22 to hit.
Oh, that of course hits.
So he is going to take 10 plus 17.
Nice.
So it's 27 damage.
Holy crap. All right. So you fire a bullet, hits him right in the shoulder. Ah! As he turns, you fire again, and this time it hits him right in the side. He's looking really bad after that.
We love to hear that. Preying on his downfall.
So I'm assuming that's your turn then.
That is my turn. I'm gonna hold my action search because just based on the fact this is a dungeon, I can only assume there's a big fucker waiting at the end.
Who knows? All right, Sheldon, you're up.
I'm gonna move over here,
Okay.
and I assume that I would be able to see this way.
Oh, you're looking up this way. Yes. Hang on, let me check my map here so I expose the proper area to you. Yes. You can see that way. I can go a little more.
No way.
You can see that torch.
Whoa.
Okay. Could I roll a perception to see if I see a shadow somewhere back there?
Sure. Sure.
Would a 18 see something?
So you're just looking to see if there's like anybody over there?
Yes.
You don't see anybody there. You can see that there's a room. And I'll say you hear like something shifting around in that area. It seems too far away to notice what's going on here, though.
Okay.
But there's definitely something over there.
Zip thing.
I'm basically gonna take my quarterstaff, my shillelagh quarterstaff, and basically keep looking this way and just basically be on my guard.
Okay. Sounds good. Alright, then it is gonna be the goon's turn. He can't leave now because he's being stabbed.
I might need to die quickly, it's getting late.
He is going to... let's make it interesting. He is going to upcast Magic Missile on Danielson. So that is...
Danielson.
Okay, so that is... Sadly, only rolled a 2+1. but he's upcasting that, so that is 6 in total. So he's gonna take 18 points of force damage, Arius. So the spheres appear around the guy. Tormento! And you do see him take those blows like right in the chest, and they like knock him back like he got punched 6 times. So I'll just go into the thing and fix his numbers for him. So he's not here right now, bitch. So he takes that damage. The guy can't move, so now it's Arius' turn. Should I just skip his turn? I mean, or do you want me to play as him?
I mean, you can
just
if
don't
you
use
want,
like
you can-
resources or something.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
use his
just
resources.
melee attack him real quick.
Alright.
Drop all of his gold into the chasm. It'd be funny.
Alright, there's that damage he takes. He's taken from that. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna attack this guy.
Yeah.
That's a 20.
Rick Grimes.
And that's a 9. So one of those hits.
Bam, 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 bam.
That's 5 damage. That's still not enough. Damn it. But he brings this guy really low, slashing, like breaking the guy's collarbone as he slashes through him. He swings again, but the guy kind of just stumbles and gets out of the way. Spaztak, you're up.
He's got his bonus action as two-weapon fighting, no? Or did you already
Fine,
use
if
that?
you want me to be the one to kill this guy, I'll try it.
Sorry, no, you can also give it to Spastic.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna give it to Spaztak, so.
My name's Arius Trueblood.
Alright.
Grumble,
Okay,
grumble.
here, you know what? Let's metagame for a second. The guy has 2 HP, and I don't want to take the fun away from the rest of you, so...
Yeah, we took gold from you. Take the fun away from us.
No,
It's worthy compensation.
No, I got my fun because I got to hit all 5 of you with a Cone of Cold spell after that. So.
Yeah,
Okay, fair enough.
I was
And-
like, okay, we're being punished.
And
okay.
thematically, it made sense for doing that, so...
Yeah.
That was the punishment. That was a reward and a half.
Right.
Spastic is not worth
I
800.
yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna, because I can't even get there with my actual running there. I'm just gonna cast Magic Stone and just fucking pelt it at the bastard.
Okay, Pelton.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I got a nat 20.
Hey!
Yeah.
On
God.
2 HP.
And
guy with
not
2
that it matters. Not that it matters. But I'll
Roll the damage
roll it.
anyway. Yeah.
Let's see how hard you hit him with a stone.
That's 14 plus 13. Wait, hang on. Why is it not? Okay, whatever. It fucking kills.
Wait. Isn't it 3d8? Real or no?
Magic Stone.
Well, catapult.
No. Just Magic Stone. I'm only just Magic.
Oh, you're just gonna
Stone.
throw a rock at him. Okay.
Yeah.
A magical rock.
Yeah, magical rock. Yeah, it fucking kills.
Okay.
I'm not bothered.
All right.
It
I'll reward you with the nat 20 with this. Describe it to me.
All right, better. Honestly, it's like Daniel is in like a fight right now. There, you know how you see like the classic Star Wars fucking like sword to sword, sort of like going
Lightsabers,
against each
yeah.
other. Yeah. I'm just going to run up and I'm gonna pull like a stone out from the wall.
Okay.
Like a slab, like a flat slab. I'm just going to pelt it like a fucking boomerang. And it's just gonna take his head off and
Okay.
pierce it to the wall, like the far wall at the back.
Okay, you check it. And yeah, Daniels gets ready to swing, and this guy's face just like cleaves off. And he,
Yeah, Reno, that's the perfect embodiment of it.
magical rock.
Fucking love that.
All right, yeah, and he falls over dead.
Do you know how I fucking envisioned it like the back of my head? Because anytime I hear magical stone, I don't think of like anything bigger than like a fucking pebble. So
I
in
don't
my
either.
mind, so when you mentioned about like the nat 20, all I could just imagine was like fucking Spaztok ricocheting that fucker off the nearby wall and having it like fucking pierce through the fucker's head like a bullet.
I've actually,
Some David versus Goliath bullshit.
yeah, I've actually described it half before. Where I will I have like 2 prongs on like the underside of my wrist that like it pumps it full of fuel, so I like pelt it and it kind of like does a small explosion on impact.
Mhm.
But
On the
yeah.
heart.
Right? That's turn.
Well, he's dead, so that's combat over. You guys did it.
Yeah.
There's gotta be someone invisible, right?
Funny enough, they
Have
did
we
have the
got-
invisibility spell, but they were in such a panic they didn't have time to use it. So
Have we got time to give it a quote good ending, or do you want to go up there?
a quote good. Yeah, we could go a couple minutes if you guys want to get to a good ending, quote.
Okay.
Yeah,
Big fan of
Right.
good endings.
love good
Good ending.
endings. Love happy endings as well, for different reasons.
Oh, that one's gonna take another 30 or so sessions. So
No, a happy ending.
I mean,
aside. I'm aside with a
30
happy ending.
no.
Wow, I wonder what's Dumb's path.
I wonder.
yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go vibing and wandering.
Right, Daniel. Karen did the grumble thing.
Arius, grumble.
I wish I was Batman. He's cooler than I am.
Grumble,
And he has
grumble.
his whole face intact.
The whole thing. We're
I can roast
allowed
him because
to
he's
talk
not here.
shit.
I don't care. So
That's the rule. This is a pre-established rule with Oatmeal. We are allowed to talk shit about characters.
Yeah, no, genuinely. Fucking.
you're not here. You're at my mercy. So
Yeah, if you're not here, you deserve to be at least bullied a little. It's fine.
Okay, so you guys walk. There's a room here. You see a guy. So here we go. There is a cultist sitting at a large table eating food and shifting documents around. Seems quite tired as he's casually planning. He has not noticed your approach.
Edison. to put it quite simply, Edison is going to point his gun at the fella from the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm also going to make enough space like the others to enter if need be. But then, would you say that, there's like a wooden surface or something like within reach?
Yeah,
follow
there's a
this.
lot of like these shelving units around
Okay,
with various
well-
items on them.
With his gun trained on the cultist, Edison's just gonna knock very lightly on the wood surface, like, gets attention. It's like,
He hears the knocking. His head kind of perks up. What do you want? I told you I was busy.
well, to put it quite simply, I'm gonna need you to lie down face first on the floor with your hands behind your back, and I don't want to make this messy.
Oh, geez, Cedric, I told you I don't swing that way. And then,
Well, you're going to.
and then he turns around and he sees the gun. He's like, "Oh shit!"
Hello,
suddenly
not
I-
Cedric.
Suddenly, I prefer if it was Cedric here oozing over me.
Well, he sounds like a lovely fella. Don't judge him for his preferences. But I need you to get down on your hands and knees, like on the floor. We're going to bind you. Don't worry, not for that reason. But we're going to tie you up, leave you here. We're just going to search the room. And when we're done and dusted with checking the rest of your place, we will come and untie you if we're feeling generous.
Oh hells, I don't get paid enough for this. I mean, he
don't get paid?
he cooperates. He does as you say.
I'm gonna as you do that, I'm gonna call back up the tunnel. All right, Frederick, he's ready for you.
No, if this is a rib, I want no part of it. Help!
He's just joking.
Look,
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, the kobold, like the big guy's fucking around. We don't actually know who the hell this Cedric fella is.
Oh, thank God. I'd rather you just shot me at that point.
Well, I'd rather not waste the bullets. And you've been kind enough to just lie down. So like, I'm not gonna hurt you. That'd be pointless.
No, I just
What
meant
is-
it. I meant
what
if
is your
Cedric was
name?
here, I'd rather you shoot me.
Actually,
what
that's
is your
What's
name?
your name?
Oh, it's been so long now, I haven't even used it. I'm just simply Dragonclaw number something.
King opening random name generator.
My name is Billy Bob
Now,
Forest Grove.
I am Heinrich, though no one has called me that in a long time.
Just start asking random people what their name is, just to put King on the spot.
I will do my best,
Well.
but
Well, Heinrich, I can assure you that we mean no ill will towards you, especially considering the fact you are cooperating. But for the time being, we will be tying you up. But as soon as we are done here, we will come untie you, okay?
fair enough. Look away at your own grandeur.
What
I
were
appreciate
you
that.
What were you doing here?
Well, just sorting through some documentation for new recruits and such.
You guys do that at the hoarding place, thingy money place?
Look,
Hardly.
we've had this team of adventurers on our trail for so long. They've been taking out some of our officials and our outposts, and it's been. And then he kind of he kind of picks his head up and looks at all of you. That explains a lot.
Yeah.
Edison does like that little finger wiggle wave to him, like with his right hand, like hi.
Yeah, he just goes back to laying his head down on the ground. So anyways, because of all of you, we have been scrounging around for more members, and everything's just been thrown out of whack. We used to be very well organized, but because Severin has us on such a tight schedule, things don't move as fast as he likes, and he gets angry, yada yada yada. And let's just say we're making preparations for the ritual. And no, before you ask, I don't know anything about it. They don't tell me that stuff, and I know you're gonna ask and threaten me, and I don't know.
I mean, well, the threatening part was not a guarantee. Appreciate and your willingness to at least talk about it. Just in case, we will come back and ask any questions that we might have later. But like as Edison's like talking, like he's gonna go borrow some rope from Daniel and just like fucking Arius even, and go tie Heinrich up as best as he can to ensure he just can't like run away.
I'm gonna kind of like crouch down by his head. No, this isn't going where you think it is, by the way.
Better not.
I'm gonna crouch down by his head and just kind of like, like sort of talk to him. It's like, really annoying. Like half of you guys seem really fucking cool, but you're just kind of crazy. Like I would get a beer or something with you. Like you seem kind of like decent enough if you weren't so demeaning towards Cedric.
He grins a little. Well, considering you're an enemy, I don't really know how much of a compliment I can take from that, but I used to be an average man, but I had no purpose, and learning of the gloriousness of dragons and how they could reshape this world to our benefit, and that they truly deserve to be better than us on this totem pole we call a society. I chose my path, and at least the dragons seem quite rewarding.
Yeah. You're a fucking idiot.
What he means to say is that
Perhaps.
there's other ways of finding purpose
Not for this
that don't
old-timer.
involve what kill you the sorry, and she walks away.
Yeah, he looks
Zelia,
over.
you're not you when
not-
you're hungry.
You're not.
For real.
There's a Snickers in my back pocket if you want to borrow it. You're not very good at this interrogation thing, are you, yet lady?
Well, we're not exactly
just
here to
keeps on-
interrogate.
Walking away and like looking around the room.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
don't catch her in the summer.
Oh yeah, like her in the summer, she's
It's
dastardly.
springtime.
It's crazy.
That's that's
Don't
a
question.
can of worms. I wouldn't worry about it.
But look, we're not
Okay.
here to harm you. We're not here to interrogate or anything like that. Like, if anything, like I would rather not have more blood on my hands. So we're trying to see how many of your fellow members we can at least save where possible, in the hopes of, well, hopefully putting you all on the right track again eventually. Because, as she was going to say, like, there is alternatives. You don't need to be living under someone else's boot to be happy.
So you say, but all my life I was a soldier. I fought for the city of Alikar as a soldier, and all I ever saw were the rich, greedy pigs who run the place, the noble families, as pathetic as they are, claiming all the riches and glory for themselves. We went out there and died to improve the lands and keep the place safe, and all they ever did was profit off the weak and make the poor poorer. At least with the cult, at least with the dragons, I know where I stand. They tell us we're lesser than, but we're all equal in that sense. So taking orders, this guy's used to it.
Look, I fully appreciate where you're coming from. Noble families, they are awful, and they leave you strung up mentally and emotionally, like, following every whim that they want, just so you can feel appreciated, and hopefully eventually that you'll stand out and you'll be rewarded. But I can promise you that there is always better. And I mean, I'm talking from experience. The cultist is like looking towards me.
Yeah, he's looking at you, but he's not. He's like his head is facing your way, but he's kind of just looking at the ground. He's listening, but he's not really responding.
All right. Well, as Edison is talking, he using his thumb on his left hand, he does a gesture that causes his ring to have the top side actually facing out for a change, showing off something to him, like a certain insignia, before turning it back around again, so the top side is facing inwards towards his palm again.
With the glinting in his face, he does look at, and his eyes go kind of wide. Oh. So then, let me ask you this: are you part of the problem or part of the solution?
I want to be part of the solution.
Well, if someone like you ever got into a position of power, or any of you, maybe things would get better. Maybe someone like me wouldn't choose in this path. But until then, Severin's speeches made sense to me, and I will serve him until I am given a better route to take. However, I'm not here to resist. If you want to look around, feel free to, and I'll pretend as if you were never here.
I appreciate that. And in time, if everything goes the way that we're hoping, I hope we are able to give you a better life, something worth fighting for. And with that, Edison's going to get up and just begin searching the room.
He just kind of mumbles to himself, but you may catch it. Yeah, I'll believe that miracle when I see it. But he doesn't really say it to you, he just says it out loud.
No, of course, he's mumbling to himself.
So you're just going to look around, see if there's anything?
Yeah, just going to have an explorer around, see if anything really stands out in terms of importance or maybe interest. Maybe anything that might stand out involving money, treasure, locations. I sense he's a bit more like a bookkeeper more than just handling memberships. So
right. I mean, there's a lot of
everything.
Parchments and tapestries and stuff. There's eating utensils and stuff,
Yep.
but there isn't a lot of fancy artifacts or anything.
Of course,
like
I'm not exactly looking up anything that stands out as artifactual, but more so any documentation that might provide insight to considering I would assume that this guy would be there. Well, based on how he was signing documentation when we walked in, I'd assume he was their document keeper, having ledgers on hand, whatever maybe. So I'd personally be looking around for stuff like that.
Okay. Give me. We'll say an advantaged investigation check.
I will do that.
I assume you're all kind of just looking around at stuff, so. Except for maybe Zalia.
I'll quote unquote look around. I'll look and stare and not really perceive type beat.
That is a 23.
Okay. So it's going to take a few minutes, but eventually you find two things of worth. One is actually a list of the current Worm speakers. I don't know if you guys have that already or not. It's got all the
we
members
have.
on it.
Did I miss something important? I think I do recall something like that, though.
But just
Yeah,
in
we
case,
just
if
killed
you could drop the
Tiamat.
list in, if you could just drop the list in chat, or after reading out, that'd be perfect. Just so I can kind of take note of it a bit easier.
Yes, let me grab.
You're a legend, thanks.
Have it saved over here. Hang on, let me find it. Okay, there we go. I got it. So yeah, it's got the 5 leader. There's currently 5 leaders, though the number can fluctuate. But right now it's 5 for the sake of there being 5 dragon masks. I don't know if you guys have gotten this before, or if you had, it just confirms what you've heard.
Severin.
So, Severin the red, Galvin the blue, Nerovane the green, Rezmir the black, and Varum the white.
Alright, so 2 of those names are new to me.
Okay.
Yes.
So those are the current leaders of the cult. However, it's even written at the bottom that prepare to make adjustments upon Severin changing his mind, it basically says. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, each one, it has a color to represent one of the 5 types of chromatic dragons for each of them. So that's the first thing you find.
Awesome.
Severin the Red is Severin, right?
Yes.
I'm just checking because okay, cool. I just got his name misspelled on my thing. Whoopsie.
Yeah, that is he's the head honcho of all of it. So.
Yes. Thank you.
So you find that. Then a little more time passes, and you find another document. It's actually bound in a very specific way. You have to toy with this twisting knot to get it open. But eventually you're able to open it. It's a very rough sketch, so it doesn't look... It's not as detailed as you probably need it to be, but it does look like a sketch of the ritual.
Okay.
You see... Basically, so you see the 5... They all look the same, but you see what looks to be the 5 dragon masks, because I think you've seen, like, an image of one before, but...
We've seen one close up as well, I think.
Oh yeah, you have seen one. So they look similar to it, but they're all drawn the same, even though they probably don't all look exactly the same. And the symbol shows the 5 of them, and then an arrow pointing to almost like another mask that shows them all connected. And then that is placed on the face of an individual standing in front of a very large circle. And then surrounding them are cloaked figures with their hands raised up as if they are chanting something.
Interesting.
And then there's just a little note at the bottom that it literally just says "Praise Tiamat's glory."
By the way, King.
Yeah.
This is a callback to a few sessions ago.
Okay.
When we got the assassination job offer by Tila, was that on Verum the White? Because I may have fully fucking misspelled the name.
Yes, Talus.
Yes.
Talus gave us the not Tila. Talus gave us.
Yeah,
the
I
quest
have it
to
as Tila
kill,
in my notes, and then followed up by Talus.
Someone said Talon earlier, and I'm like, what is happening? Like, her name's not even that hard.
Nah, I had okay. So instead of Verum, I had this in my notes. I don't know how
That's
I
good
came
enough.
up with that.
Okay.
That's how you pronounce. That's how you pronounce it, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just wanted to double check that it
Yeah.
wasn't a separate person.
No, yeah, it's this is the guy that Talus said she wants dead. He's like her specific superior because she's Talus the White. He's Verum the White. She's under him, so she asked you to take him out. One, just because he's like a lying piece of shit, apparently, but two, so she can hopefully take his spot. So.
So they're color coded. Got it.
Yes, after the dragons, believe it or not.
Nah, after
Like
Power Rangers. Hey, singular brain cell.
Go, Cult of the Dragon!
Well, I'm gonna be honest, when you're describing the sketch of like the 5 dragons making like the five masks like come together like a singular mask, I think, oh my god, it's a mega mask.
Yeah, Megazord. It's a Megazord.
Bro's got a Megazord.
They're gonna create a giant robot if you don't end up fighting the giant dragons at the end.
That's
so.
insane.
I got Exobia, all good.
Tiamat is a fucking Megazord.
And when they talk, they have to move their hands in epic poses while they talk. So, 'cause that's how some
And then
power-
one of them just goes, "I'm Scottish."
Blue Chromatic Ranger, go!
All right.
We have to make the blue one because for some reason the blue one is always black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most time, not always, but most times.
Most of the time,
Most
yeah.
time the blue one's black, and then there's that one blue one that goes, "I'm Scottish."
Sure.
I forgot
I
about that clip
know,
so
okay.
much.
That's good.
Red's the bad boy. Yellow's the girl. Black's the brooding one. So what are you? I'm Scottish!
Yeah, that's it there.
So yes, you have.
It's such a great gif. It's such a great
It
clip
is.
as well. Sorry,
So
you go.
you
King.
you have the document with the names of the leaders on it. That's all it has, really. But it is just it's mostly just, like so. People who get it like are aware of who they're under and
Of
everything.
course.
It's like a sorting thing. And then you have a loose sketch of what the ritual kind of looks like, at least the general basis. So it looks like the masks come together for something. And so now you have more information to bring back to your allies when the time comes.
Yeah.
You also hear far off in the distance, like the sound of whooshing,
Uh-oh.
and a deep voice cuts through. Verum, where the hell are you? And that's where we're ending today's session.
Oh! That's insane.